1, 2. Hey, you can't do that during. You can't do that during. Evidently, Washington had just scored on Ohio State. All right, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Showdown Saturday. Let me hear you, folks. Come on, come on. This is Alabama. This is SEC country. Roll Tide. Eagle. Roll Tide. War Eagle. All right, here we go. Hey, folks, we want to welcome you to Showdown Saturday, the final event of the 2025 season. We got a lot of storylines. That shield, that $100,000 check going to the winner of this event. That gold shield right there going to Progressive Anglo. Kyle Welcher, does he go back-to-back? Patrick Walters, does he catch him? He needs to finish 8 points ahead of him for that. But before we get started, there's a lot of people we need to thank. And we want to welcome and thank all those folks in Oxford and in Lincoln for what they've done to put this event together. We want to thank the mayor, Alton Kraft, Ginger Monroe, Ben Stewart, Michael Morris, Stacy Booth, and Jeremy McCorkle with the Oxford Police Department. Put your hands together for those fine folks that helped put this together. We also want to thank our sponsors for, or I should say, our support for this event. We had Yamaha basketball boats and then Mercury on board. Thank them. We had a lot of guys problems this week, and they took care of business. We appreciate everything that they've done. Special thanks, like I said, to the police department, fire, EMTs, first responders, and park rangers, and all the folks over there that got this park ready for us. What a beautiful facility y'all have. Make sure you take care of it. This place is absolutely phenomenal, top 5 in the world. Want to thank our sponsors for 2025, Progressive Angler of the Year, Bass Cat Boats, Feel the Rush, Strike King, Luz, Humminbird, Minn Kota, Power Pole, Pro Guide Batteries, Yamaha, and First Form Outdoors. At this time, let's have a moment of silence for all those individuals that we've lost here in 2025. Let us pray. Father Almighty, we thank you for this great day. We thank you for this great nation. We thank you for the opportunity to gather with friends and family to share the outdoors. We ask that you give healing powers to those individuals that are sick currently. Either keep them at peace or help them out along their illness. We ask that you bless our police, fire, EMTs, and first responders. Keep them safe after each and every shift. Bring them home to their families safely. Finally, we ask you bless our military both here at home and abroad, our veterans, and those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. In Jesus' name, amen. If you can rise, please rise. Remove your caps. Our colors to my left, your right for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the
All right, folks, check 1, 2. All right, folks, great rendition right there by Leanne Rams. All right, before we get started, folks, we have a presentation for Paul Benson to come up here on stage. Paul? Okay, come up here on stage. So when we go to those towns, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background, 365 days before these events actually take off. And we've got John King with Drunkwood that puts together a little momentum for these towns. So with that being said, I need Ben Stewart to come up here on stage. Where's Ben at? Come on up here, sir. And Mr. Paul Benson is going to present you with our award-winning Drunkwoody. If you want to step right out there for me, Paul, and Ben right there. What you'll see is the fine state of Alabama right there with all the event information on there, Logan Martin, the date, our beautiful branding logo right there, and the outline of Logan Martin Lake right there. So, Ben, yeah, hang that one in your office. Real quick, sir, want to say thank you, congratulations. A great partnership here with you guys at Oxford and here at Lincoln. Just a fine, fine fishery right here, and the people here are great.
Well, we sure do appreciate it. We're proud to be a part of it, and Mayor Kraft says that he is proud of the partnership. He was unable to attend, but thank you to all the people behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
This starts 1 year out.
100%.
So, and I would like to thank the city of Lincoln, Lincoln Landings. Michael has been great to work with this year. Excellent partnership, and we continue to do this next year. So come see us again, and thankful for all the fishermen that's fishing too. So we appreciate it.
Put your hands together, folks, for Ben Stewart right there. How many people there? 8, okay. Right, folks, we're going to get this. We are going to get this weigh-in. Yes, we need the fish runners to come up here, right over here by Billy on the side of the stage. My left, your right. There you go. And we're going to start off this weigh-in, but before I could do that, we've got a special announcement with our first angler coming up here. But before we could do that, let's get Mr. Billy Thomas, our weighmaster, to come up here on stage. And Billy, it's a hot one today.
Yes, sir. It's smoking hot here in Alabama.
As always, we know there's a lot of football games going on, but we got something more important on here at Lincoln's Landing. Here we are, final day. See if Scott Canterbury can hold on, be his second field of the year. But Brandon Perkins, man, he was hot on the live stream with Luke Duncan and Fat Cat. And then we're also looking at that two-man race when it comes down to Progressive Angler of the Year between Kyle Welcher, maybe going back-to-back, and Patrick Walters.
Sir, absolutely. And what separated the top yesterday was one big fish, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. So this afternoon the cameras are off. Who's going to come in with the prize fish that's up the top of the order?
All right, here we go. Billy, take your spot. You guys ready? Girls, are you ready? All right, here we go. Ranger Lou Pro from Lexington, North Carolina, please get loud for this legend. How about it for David Fritz? All right, David Fritz, Logan Martin, full circle. 5 in the bag today. Here for me so they can see that 50 years of Blues and Ranger right there. 9-1 on the first 2 days total. Hold on just a second. Hold on. 7-1, a 3-day total of 16-2. Don't want to talk about that, but you have an announcement that you'd like to make here up on stage, and then I've got a few things that I want to run by you.
Well, you know, I've been doing this since 1973, something like that, but I've been fishing full time since 1989. So I've been doing this pretty dang close to 50 years. Okay. So, but yeah, this is my last day on stage. It's just it's come to the time where I can't jump up in the front of the boat like I used to. I can't drive the distance like I used to, and it's just sort of time to lay back and enjoy. You know, this sport has been so tremendous to me over the years. You know, won the Classic on this lake right here and had a lot of top finishes there for a while. If I didn't finish the top 3, something was bad wrong here. But, you know, times have changed. The fishing has changed, and I'm still stuck in my old ways, trying to find them with my bait. and thank goodness to the NPFL. A lot of us got to go back to doing that, finding with your bait. So, but you know, I give a little bit back to the sport. You know, making some pretty good crankbaits over the years. I don't know how many know that I made all the Rapala DTs. DT is David T. Fritz.
Okay.
So, and Pose and Bagley, and then with Berkeley with the Fritz side and all the dredgers, and with Lou's, the rod and reels, and actually I can tell you we're getting ready to come out with a winding reel, a BB1 that's going to blow everybody away, and it should be out next year. We're in the process of working on it, but you know, Lou's is they're just so far ahead of time, and they're such an aggressive and such a great company that, and they care about what fishermen think about their product, and they care about how their product performs. And I can say out of 50 years of being with Lou's, I've never had a failure or breakdown. It's always been, I don't know, it's just always,
Great quality.
I'm just always smiling because I'm winded. So, but anyway, you know, that's one of the greatest companies I've ever been with. You know, I've been with Strand, I've been with Mr. Twister, I've been with Zoom, I've been with all those crankbait companies I just mentioned, Ranger Boats, Evinrude, Mercury, Lowrance, Precision Sonar, and I don't know, the list goes on and on. ProTech, I mean, it's just so many. I've had like 20-some sponsors in my career, and every one of them have edged me up.
Well, I'll tell you what, full circle here for you. So I went to our brain trust, Mr. Ken Duke. And Ken Duke, if you want to get some stats or anything on anybody, we got some good information here. So David Fritz, born December 29th, 1956 in Davidson, North Carolina. 1993 BMC champion on Logan Martin Lake. 1994 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. 1997 Forest Wood Cup champion. 5-time Bass winner. 4-time FLW Tour winner. 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 11-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier. Earned more than $2.5 million in tournament prize money. One of the greatest lure designers that he said for Rapala and Berkeley. Generally recognized as the greatest crankbait angler of all time. Practiced for the 93 Bassmaster Classic in an old borrowed boat and wore a big old straw hat in hopes he would not be recognized and followed by fans or other competitors. Is that true?
That's true.
Okay. And his farm produces hundreds of thousands of pumpkins each year, and he was inducted into the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame in 2019. Give a big round of applause for David Fritz, the legend. He'll still be on the water, not competing like he does here on the pro level, but I'll tell you what, this is not the last you heard of this legend right here. Thank you so much for choosing the NPFL to close out your career.
Yeah, you know, I'd recommend this to anybody. I fish bass, I fish FLW, I fish some team circuits there at home called the Hardy's Tar Heel Bass Circuit, and then the Carolina Coors Circuit. I fished the Hungry Fisherman and Jerry Ryan's. It really was the same thing, but that was one of my all-time favorites. I actually won the championship in it on Lake Gunnersville, and you know, the NPFL is the only one I haven't won, and I sure would like to have done that, but I'm going to tell you, this is where you want to be.
Thank you so much, man, for the kind words. We appreciate it. Class act one more time, folks. Get loud for Mr. David Fritz. All right, folks. We'll just shut it down right now. You know what? Right there for a legend. Next, here's another legend, folks. Bass Cat Boat Pro from Jay, Oklahoma. How about it for Daryl Robertson? All right, Daryl. Come on up here, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, it's hot like it is in Oklahoma. 14-13 right here. Look out there to the cameras. 14-13 on the first 2 days. Hey, look at that. Surprise, surprise, surprise. 9-3, 3-day total of 24 pounds. Who'd you like to thank?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd like to thank her for one.
Who is that?
That's my wife.
That's right.
And you wouldn't believe all the stuff she takes care of for me. I don't do anything anymore.
She takes care of everything.
I couldn't find my way out here every morning if it wasn't for her. But anyhow, and I'd also like to thank the rest of my family. We've got We got two pretty good sized businesses at home there, and they run it and take care of everything just fine. You know, I couldn't ask for anything more. You know, I don't have to worry about it. All I got to do is worry about fishing, and that don't work out too good anymore.
Well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You've been doing this long enough, you understand.
Well, we've been casting and discussing whether we're going to fish next year or not, but I think we're going to. But I don't know. There's time to quit one of these days. You know, I've won about $2.5 million, and
it ain't time.
And I didn't do it like David did. David did it. He got his nose to grindstone and caught him in every tournament. I just caught him when they had a lot of money at stake.
All right, brother. We will see you next season.
I want to thank the good Lord too, and Ranger. I'm not Ranger. I used to run Ranger until I got a good boat.
What'd you get?
I got a nice cat.
Feeling that rush, Daryl Robinson right there. Next to the stage, Eagle Ridge Pro from Alabama. How about it for Mike Como? All right, Michael. 14-9 on the first 2 days. David Fritz at Bassmaster Classic here in 93 full circle. Daryl Robinson on him. And we're going to go with a weight of, on Showdown Saturday, of 6'2", 3-day total of 20 pounds and 11 ounces.
Not very good, huh?
That ain't going to buy you no alfalfa for the farmhand.
No. I don't know. I just didn't really figure this place out. It's the first time that I've been here, but what a great fishery. I mean, you can catch 40 fish a day. I just couldn't catch any big ones. I did have 2 bites. I broke one off yesterday, and this morning my first fish was probably one of the biggest spotted bass I ever had on. I had my hands on him twice, and he broke me off right at the side of the boat. But so with those two fish, it would have been a little bit better. But, man, what a great fishery. I'd like to come back now that I've, just got to do something different. I don't know.
Once we build up the relationships with the town, it's kind of easy to come back here and build it up, and I think they like what we've got and we like what they've got. So it would be pretty easy for us to come back here.
No, I think that would be great. It's a great fishery. I mean, I like I said, 30, 40 fish a day. I can go back and watch live when I get back to see what I did wrong, because it still surprises me that I can catch 40 fish a day and can't catch a 2-pounder.
Always got to learn right there. Mike Como, folks. All right, here we go. Tater Hog Custom Lures from Concord, North Carolina. How about it for Matthew McBee? It's Tater Hog. Hog swag, let's go. What you got? 16-9 on the first 2 days. All right. 5 in the bag today. 16-9 on the first 2 days. How about it? 23-3 on the hog swag.
Had a lot of fun. I'm going to be quick for my buddy from North Carolina, David Fritz.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone in Alabama. I had a great time. Taking off.
All right, there you go. Tater Hog, Matthew McBee. Next, Discover Lake County, Florida from Leesburg, Florida. How about it for Tim Frederick? Come on up here, Timmy. 14-8 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. We're going to squeeze right over there. You go wash those off. I know what went wrong and why it happened there. 7 pounds even, 21-8 over 3 days. Reload for next season.
Yeah, I'm ready to, this is a great place if people are really nice and all that, but I'm ready to leave this one. A spotted bass and me just don't get along, but I'm ready to start next season already. So, I'm excited about fishing. I'm excited about the NPFL.
Awesome.
I'm an old rookie on this tour,
Absolutely.
so it's been a good year for me, and I look forward to more things to come.
We'll see you in 26, my friend. Good man right there. Next, Vexus Boats Pro from Valley, Alabama. That man right there is Harry Moore. 11 guys from Alabama in our 11. Go figure. Go figure people fish in Alabama.
Yeah, we're known to have a boat.
8 pounds and 6 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 3 in the bag today. Going to go 5 for a 3-day total of 13-10. Right over here for me. Who'd you like to thank real quick, sir?
Everybody, my wife right there, taking pictures with
Most
everybody but
important,
me.
First, second, and third.
I just appreciate the NPFL.
Thank you, sir.
We're enjoying this. I think it's going to grow, and good people, good treatment, and even the pros are good people.
100%. You and your lovely wife are going to be enjoying life over here at the NPFL for a long time.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Absolutely, brother. Good to see you right there. Put your hands together for Harry Moore.
Headed to Opelika.
Headed to Opelika right there. Headed back to the homestead. Next, Installed Park Groups Pro from Chickamauga, Georgia. How about it for Gary Bean? The Teresa Bean Animal Shelter. I love it, man. I love it. I might get my next dog from y'all. I'm about due.
Come on, baby.
I might be due. 1610. On the first 2 days, got 5 in the bag today. Going to go with a weight of 8 pounds and 14 ounces, maybe 8, 14, 25, 8 over 3 days. Yeah, I'm looking for a dog here in the next 6 months.
You come and get it. Call me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who'd you like to thank?
Well, first of all, thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving us a beautiful day and a safe day, and knowing that we've all got a place that we can go if you accept Jesus in your heart and accept the Lord and Savior. So first and foremost. Second thing, for any of you guys or anybody listening, this is important. These guys, you don't really realize what this crew does. Being a guy that started many businesses in my life, it takes a lot to get one of these things off the ground. And there's a lot that goes into it. So, and if you're a sponsor potential that's looking for a place that's not corporate driven, but grassroots, this is probably a great place and good people to be with. So that's just a little pitch for you because I know you guys, you well deserve it. So thank you much and have a great year.
Appreciate it, Gary, right there. Class act.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, he says. Okay. All right, here we go. The Enterprise Inc. from Elmhurst, Illinois. How about it for Stu Martell? All right, Stu. 15-7 on the first 2 days. Got 3 in the bag. 15-7, 3 in the bag, 4 pounds, 7 ounce, 19-14. Who'd you like to thank?
Everybody, the whole league, all the help, the 5 years I've been here, and this has been a blast, a dream come true. It's been great, and I just want to say thanks to everybody. So,
man, we love you, man, for coming over here, and hopefully we can see you again, brother. All right, next to the stage, B&K Incorporated Pro from Noble, Oklahoma, outfit for Alton Wilhoit. The Dog Whisperer back. $16.9 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. We're going to go 6-14, 23-7.
Yep.
Anything you like real quick?
No, I tell you what, the first morning of the tournament, I stuck a hook
I see it.
right under my thumbnail, and I went to somebody, and they pulled it out for me. So if they're here or watching, thanks.
All right, brother, we'll see you there. Next to the stage, Jackson Hill Parks and Marina Pro from Jasper, Texas, Chad Marler. Chad won an event this year. All right, hold on. Go ahead, chair it. No, go ahead, chair it. Take the bag. There you go. I know you want that. All right, now take it off.
There you go.
No, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on, to change the units. Hold on. All right, now put the bag on. Go ahead and put it. No, hold on. Okay, now take it off. Now take it off. Go ahead. All right, there we go. All right, Chad Marler has won an event this year. Put those up on there. 16-8. 3-3 for a 3-day total of 19-11.
Hey, I just want to say there's a lot of guys waiting in line, so I'm going to make it quick. I want to say thanks to all my sponsors and to the NPFL staff here because I really got to be honest with y'all. What y'all don't see every morning is they're down there getting after it. We get to go fish and have fun. It's been a great year. I'm looking forward to the 2026 championship, and when I get back, we're going to reset, get out on Sam Rayburn, get back to guiding, and I appreciate everybody coming out.
Thanks, Chad. Appreciate you. Next, U.S. Army Pro from Lakeland. How about it for John Branch? 17-1 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Going to go with a weight of 9, 5, 26-6.
I got to thank my buddy Greg and Jeanette came out from Gunnersville. There they are back there. What's up, guys? Also got to thank the Army. I wouldn't be here without the Army. Like I say every time, just because you serve doesn't mean you don't get to do the things you enjoy. Got to thank my wife. Got to thank my kid. He cleaned his room last night.
Hot wheel? Got his hot wheel.
So he got his Hot Wheel. Good job, Bo. Got to thank my parents. Thank the league. You guys are great. Big Al, best MC in the game.
Appreciate you, brother.
Best MC in the game.
Appreciate you, Johnny. Thank you so much for the compliment. Next, Bass Cat Pro from Cumming, Georgia. How about for Alan Armour? Alan Armour coming up to the stage. Good to see. Look at the old school right there. 13-14 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. I'm loving this shirt right here. 8-11, 3-day total 22.9.
I was at my wife, Nancy. Thanks for coming out finally. She wasn't here yesterday.
Okay.
Remember?
Showdown Saturday,
I
baby.
think you should do an award for the oldest, most vintage tournament shirt.
Well, you won it right there, brother. Thank you so much, Alan Arbor. We'll see you next year. Next, Corey Casey, Guide Service Pro from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Corey Casey. How about 15-10 on the first 2 days? Got 5 in the bag today. He's going to go with 10-15 right there. Going to go 26-9. Would you like to think?
Oh, man, bad ending to a great year. Came in, locked into the championship, so we'll fish that. And then we leave here, go to Hartwell, fish that championship, and then we go fish for $500,000 on Gunnersville in the Ultimate Angler Championship. So a good year. Got to thank my old lady Ginger. She's at the house. Got an 8-month-old baby boy. He's doing great. She does a great job while I'm gone, so she holds down the fort. Thanks to everybody back home that helps, all the sponsors. Thanks for the NPFL for giving people like me a chance to show what I can do.
You earned it, my friend. Go get that $500,000. Next to the stage, Diamond Rods Pro from Anderson, South Carolina, Sean Alvarez. All right, Sean was at the meet and greet. You guys saw that on the live stream there, doing a little bit of emceeing out there, and we appreciate it. 4 today, 13-5 on the first 2. Going to go with a Showdown Saturday weight of 312, 17-1.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the tournament results I wanted, but overall for the year, my first year here, I'm thrilled. I think I did okay. A lot of lessons learned, and would like to thank, we've got a lot of guys in line, I'll be quick, like to thank my sponsors, Dobbin Rods, Complete Custom Boats down in Florida, and Driven Physical Therapy, and most important, my wife and my kids. Thank you all.
100%, man. We'll see you in 2026. Thanks, Sean. Next, Goatwood Farms Pro from Grand Isle, Vermont, for Cole Harris. All right, after we weigh up Cole's fish real quick, if we get the Hewitt Trustville guys to come up here real quick and we'll make this presentation. I got to be a little bit quick. We're running behind 18-7 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Going to go 10-7, 28-14, 28-14. We won't talk fishing. We're going to talk about generosity. Jeff Hewitt, come on up here, you guys. Zachary Wine and James Wine, his son and father. So here's what happened, folks. There was a terrible garage fire, boat, tackle, everything lost. All the equipment for these individuals. That's Zachary Wine, the son, and James Wine. Jeff Hewitt got with Cole Harris and Jeff Hodges, reached out to all of our anglers. As you can see, that table right there is just inundated with all sorts of stuff right there. On behalf, Cole, be real quick here. Go ahead. So Jeff, go ahead and present him. I'll bring something up here real quick for you.
Man, I don't even know who I'm presenting this stuff to. I saw it. How are you doing, buddy? Cole Harris. You know, I woke up one morning, I saw online that this young man here, his garage caught on fire, and he lost everything. And last year, I lost everything in an accident, and I knew how it felt, so I jumped on the horn and called everybody I knew, the league, all the anglers, sponsors, and we round up this here for you, buddy, and I hope it helps.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
So basically what you got in there, you got stuff from Gerald, you got stuff from James Watson. There's a lot of rods and reels, a lot of baits and all that stuff. You guys go hang out over there, and then when we get done with this, we'll get this all boxed up for you, man. But best of luck here. Hopefully this will get you guys started again. Thank you so much. Cole Harris, folks, put your hands together. Great job on our anglers putting that stuff together. I bet you there's probably about $5,000 worth of equipment, so we'll get these boys back off. Here we go. Deep Creek Lures Pro from Bay Minette, Alabama. How about it for Scott Wiley? All right, Scotty. 17-1, 5 in the back. You got another 17 pounds?
5 bait? No.
6-14, 23-15. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, thanks to everybody taking care of my business while I'm gone. South Alabama, it's pretty dang hot. So
I'll tell you what it is.
And it's hot here. So, you know, I've had a decent season, and we're going to move on from this and see what we can do next year.
All right, brother. We'll see you in 2026. Scott Wiley, Class Act to have here. Next, New Image Lawn Care Pro from Kernersville, North Carolina. How about it for Austin Arlen? It took you all day to get 5. 18-12 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Going to roll it up with 10 flat. Going to go 28-12. Real quick, who'd you like to thank?
Dave's Tournament Tackle, friends and family. Just blessed to be here and looking forward to next year.
Mom's looking down on you. Want you back in 2026. We'll see you there, brother. Alston Garden. Next to the stage, Apex Pro Fishing from Brooklyn, Texas. How about it for Kevin Madeley? 11-13. You went 4. Where's that 5th one? She get away from you? She ran away from
Yep.
you? They always
Ran
run
away,
away from me,
yep,
too.
I understand, man. Hey.
11-13. They got 4 in the bag. 4-7 for a 3-day total of 16-4. Who'd you like to thank?
Hey, man, I'd like to thank the good Lord up above for letting me be here. Thanks to all the fans for coming out. Hey, there's a lot of folks behind me. Hey, all my sponsors, my family and friends at home. Man, I couldn't do this without y'all. I'll see y'all in 2026, dude.
Awesome, man. We like to see it. Kevin, I'll give you a call. Next, Bass Cat Boats Pro from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. How about it for Kevin Rogers? Pleasant Hill, just outside of Kansas City, folks. It's a non-pleasant place. No, it is pleasant, especially out on his new pond. 18 on the first 2 days, got 5 in the bag for 9-6, 3-day total of 28-4. You can go catch 3 fish in your pond bigger than that.
Yes, a rough tournament for me, but I did something today that has never happened before in NPFL history per Ken Duke. I caught 5 bass limit in every single tournament day this year.
Hot damn right there. Limit, limit, limit. Kevin Rogers next. Big Daddy Baits Pro from Spring City, Tennessee. How about it for Brian Big Daddy Hatfield? He might live in Tennessee, but he's a Wildcat fan. Go Blue, right?
Go Big Blue.
Go Big Blue. That's right. 17-15 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag right there. Day 3, Showdown Saturday, weight of 7-3, 3-day total of 25-2.
Tough.
Yes, tough.
Hi, Sin. Be home later.
There you go. See you this weekend, buddy. Yeah. All right, next to the stage, Williamson Auto Center Pro from Aiken, South Carolina. How about it for DW? Dustin Williamson. All right, Dustin, 18-7 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today, right over here to my right, Bubba. There you go. We want to get it out there. It's going to pop up right here. That's the official score. Don't worry about that. That one don't mean nothing. Lock in. Lock in. I got 8-3 on the tail. 8-3, 26-10, 26-10. All right, not what you wanted. You got to reload for next year.
Yeah, well, right now we're going to head home and reload for the championship from last year next week at Lake Hartwell. I'm looking forward to that. I went out swinging today and struck out 100%. But them fish not locking out on the scale, that's a testament to an icon. That 2 bags of ice this morning and my live well temperature stayed below 75 all day long. So, you know, and they got the best contingency there is out there. So go check them out.
All right, my man, Dustin Williamson right there. Next, Strike King and Lose Pro from Alexander, Arkansas. Get loud for Mr. Scott Suggs. There you go, Bubba. Hey, man, it's Arkansas and Scott Suggs. Who don't yell for that? 19-3 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. You got 12-2. You can sit in the hot seat. Nope, just below 11-2, 3-day total of 30 pounds, 5 ounce. Going to put you unofficially in second position right out here. What do you think about this derby?
I think it was tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
U.S. Open in golf.
Hey, well, yeah. I fished like our guys played yesterday. I
know,
promise
terrible.
you.
And they're playing today.
And probably getting beat today,
Whoops.
just like I
Whoops.
did.
Whoops.
So, you know, it's the end of the year. Special shout out to all the sponsors. Lawrence, Bass Cat, you know, run up and down the water in a Bass Cat. It's pretty awesome, especially as rough as this lake is. My gosh. But anyway, you know, Strike King Lose, you know, they came on, you know, with this year with NPFL. So it's great to have a bunch of sponsors that sponsor the circuit you're fishing. Absolutely. So it's good to see Mercury here, and it's great to see these people here. I mean, look what a crowd here. I know right there is the Canterbury fan base right there. I promise you.
Okay.
So
they got my initial on their shirt right there.
They must, yeah. Well, let me tell you why they've got that on there, because after he gets done, it's nothing about him anymore. It's about Alabama.
It's all about Alabama. Scott Suggs, we appreciate it. We'll see you next year. Next to the stage, 333 Fishing Pro from Fernandino Beach, Florida. How about it for Jason Menninger? What's up, boys? All right, Jason. 18-6 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Slight penalty. Going to go 11-8 today, 29-14.
Yeah, it was the tournament that could have been. I just lost too many fish. Today I lost 2 3-pounders. Had a big one blow up on my buzzbait. And I ended up having one die that it ate the trailer hook and it got caught in its gill. So just if it could have went wrong, it went wrong. But I did what I came to do, which was punch my ticket to the championship. It'll be the second championship, second year fishing the NPFL. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to say hi to my wife and thank my brother-in-law.
We'll do that right there. 17-9 on the first 2 days. Got 4 in the bag today. Up on stage, young man. We're going to go 6-5, 3-day total of 23-14. Don't worry about fishing. What do we got going on here?
Well, the good thing about having a light bag like that, I can carry more stuff up here.
Absolutely.
So here's a good Kistler rod and reel from my man.
And who is this right here? Just a fan?
I am Jackson Wicker.
Jackson Wicker. There you go. Kistler rod and reel right there from Keith, man. Go out there and sling them. Those only catch big fish.
Yeah, I came into this one thinking, I had Santee in this one circled. I thought I had a chance of winning both of them. And when you go into something locked in your mind, it can go really bad or it can go really good. And this was a really bad one. But the good stuff, I want to thank Brad and Michelle Fuller for a dream year. This was great. Thank you to Trey Kistler, Kistler Rods. But my number one sponsor is Jesus Christ. 100%. This is a messed up world we live in, y'all, and if you got a problem, you got a trial, you got an addiction, whatever it is, find somebody that has a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Hit me up on my Instagram. I'll talk with you. I'm forgiven. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be standing here. God bless y'all.
Amen right there. Good job, my man. Way to go, big boy. All right, next. Dobbins Rods Pro from Salisbury, North Carolina. Hello, Hayden Hammond. 19-4 on the first. He's got 1 in the bag today. This is none like Hayden. I don't think he went out and fished today. He just woke up maybe late. I don't know. This is uncharacteristic. 110 do I got? 110, 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's get ready.
It was a grinder. Thanks to all my sponsors. Let me do this. Dobbins Rods, Yamamoto Fishing, and Falcon Boots.
All right, brother. We'll see you there in 2026. Next, Lures and Lead Pro from Athens, Georgia. How about it for Justin Kimmel? Are you that tired? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. 17-12 on day 1. Come right up here, big man. 5 in the bag today. 4, 9 pounds even. 3, 26-12.
Yeah, that was one of those where we got backed in the corner and just took a beating the whole time. And we tried to punch our way out of it. Lost a couple 3.5 pounders yesterday. This morning, got on some good fish. Honestly, had 4 or 5 topwater bites that were really solid, 2.5 to 3.5 pounders. Just couldn't get them in the boat, man. I know it's fishing pressure. I know there's a fishing pressure thing, and everybody else came out and fished with us today. It was just one of those, tough puzzles. Whoever wins this is going to earn it, and going to be fun to watch who raises that trophy.
100%.
I got to thank my wife, though.
Yep.
She's, supporting me. My kids, they come to almost every tournament. My wife comes to every single one of them, holds it down. I'm living my dream out here on the NPFL. Don't know how long it'll last, but I'm just trying to enjoy every bit of it while I'm here. And got to thank Lures and Lead for getting me out here and Clutch Swim Baits. So thank you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it right there. Justin Kimmel, folks. Next, TDJ Pro from Madison, Mississippi. How about it for Mr. Pete Pons? All right, Petey. $18-1 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. 9-12 on Showdown Saturday. 27-13 right here for me. Health is utmost important. You're doing well. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man, I'm just blessed to be here. I'm tickled to death to be here, and I want to thank everybody for coming out. Y'all get lively. I mean, we worked hard for them fish. Now I need some clapping and happy and all that. I want to thank my wife, Kim, for supporting me all these years, and appreciate TDJ supporting me and all the sponsors. Mercury's great to see you guys here. Appreciate NPFL as well, and the good Lord above. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all the prayers, too, by the way.
Healthy Pete Pons, we love it. Next to the stage, Blairsville Chamber of Commerce Pro from Blairsville, Georgia. How about it for Will Harkins? All right, Will, 20 pounds, 4 ounces, 5 in the bag today. This is not a typical Will Harkins tournament, man. You do this long enough, you know the ups and downs can go on here. 8 pounds and 5 ounces, 28.9.
Man, I'm excited for this next week coming up, Lake Hartwell. We get to go home, fish a tournament tomorrow on Chattooga, and then haul our way over to Hartwell. So I'm excited to turn the scope on and see what we can do.
Shocking. Let's go get him, bro. Will Harkins. Next, Power Pole Pro from Dover, Florida. How about it for Double D? Daryl Davis. All right, Daryl Davis, 19-15 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. He's got 1 he wants to show, absolutely. Okay. All right, here we go. 19-15 plus 5, 9, 11, 29, 10. Show us what you got, my friend. Let's see you fish right now. All right, dear. Hold on to that bad boy. There you go. Put your hands together, folks. Come on, get loud for Daryl Davis. That mean old spot going to cut your hand. Look at that. Look at that. They're just mean. They cut my finger right there. All right, my friend. Where's Tammy at there with the dog? I know you want to thank her, but who else?
Well, first I want to thank my wife for putting up with me, traveling with me all year. And if it wasn't for her, there's a lot of stuff that wouldn't get done. So without her, I couldn't do it. And all my sponsors, you know, that I've been with Power Pole and Reaction Innovations for 20 years.
Wow.
And I love them for being with me, and hopefully we'll carry on another 20.
All right, Daryl, we'll see you in 2026. Right now, we've got coming up to the stage. Cue me up there, office, please. Tell them to cue up. All right, there we go. Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Granbury, Texas. How about it, Cody Bird? All right, Cody. 20 pounds and 3 ounces in the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 4. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, 3-day total of 25.11.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing after such a good start to the tournament, but it's been a good year, man. I really enjoyed fishing this trail this year. You know, it's new for me, and I like all these guys. It's been a good experience. I want to thank Skeeter Yamaha for pushing me all around the country all these years and Fun and Sun Boat and Tackle. I tear them up and they fix them.
There we go, my man. We'll see you in 2026. Cody Bird right there. Next, Nitro Boats Pro from Apex, North Carolina. Hello, Mr. Josh Hooks. Where's my... How about 19-3 on the first 2 days? Got 5 in the bag today. Went and got his limit. You got anything you want to show in there? Looks like a decent bag. 10-15, 3-day total of 30 pounds and 2 ounces. Good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good too. Well, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not.
You're never good, Al. Well, yeah, you know, it was a tough week for me. Had a lot of bites. I mean, my hands are shredded. Yeah. You know, just I was running topwater early in the morning, and it just seemed like every day the fish got blinder and blinder because they'd blow your stuff out of the water. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's just the nature of the game. But today I was, like I said, topwater wasn't working out, and I just said I'm going to go fish how I like to fish, so it worked out. But I just want to say thanks to my sponsors and, you know, my wife and daughter for letting me do this.
All right, brother, we'll see you in 26. Josh Hooks, Class Act. Next, All Season Storage Pro from Brooklyn, Texas. How about it for Troy Roeder? Hey, Major Back. Can you give me my phone off of that table? It's that black iPhone. All right, Troy. 21-6. Let's dance. Let's dance. They shrunk on you. 5 in the bag, 4. 6-6. 3-day total of 27-12. 27-12. Who'd you like to thank?
I thank my wife.
Okay.
All right.
That's good enough right there, man. We'll see you in 2026. Short, sweet, and to the point. Next to the stage, Tens Only Tackle Pro from Lindale, Texas. How about it for Nick Brown? Nick Brown, a past champ over there at Lake of the Ozarks. I got a message out here. I got to make sure I got. Let me hear that again. What'd you say? There you go. That's what I get. Some energy out there. 19-4, 10-3, 5 in the bag today. 29-7. It's not going to get you the shield like the Ozarks, but you're due for another one in the future.
I am. I'm always feel like 100%. I'm due, or I wouldn't do this every week. But man, we got a heck of a turnout this week, don't we?
When
it's
you have
awesome.
a pavilion that's worth $1 million right there, you get sneak some people.
Everybody's in the shade.
100%.
It's been a lot of fun. We got next week to.
What are you doing next week?
Championship at Lake Hartwell. That's right. Yeah. We got 3 weeks straight of fishing here. So.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Absolutely, but I want to thank all the sponsors, the wife at home, the guys taking care of stuff. Been running that Bass Cat Mercury all over the place this week, and man, it didn't let me down.
All right, brother, we'll see you at the championship. Next, Grady's Auto Pro from Clayton, North Carolina. How about it for Richard Cooper? Coop. All right, Coop. 19-13 on the first 2 days. Good to see you, buddy. 5 in the bag today. Going to go 10-10, 3-day total of 30 pounds and 7 ounces. Going to put you in second place unofficially right there, but only our fourth 30-pound bag over 3 days. It's tough conditions. That's what we were talking about. 9-10 pounds a day is going to get you in that check line, hopefully.
I think I'm going to miss it by just a little bit. I never got a big bite. Those are all 2-pounders in there, and that's how it was for me every day. Day one just kind of killed me, slipped a little bit there. I want to thank all my sponsors. That's the main thing. I caught all my fish this week on a Brazalo jig, everything that I weighed in. But the main thing is my anniversary is Monday.
Okay.
This will be the first time that I've been home with my wife on my anniversary in about 6 years, so I'm looking forward to that.
Make it a memorable one right there, brother. We appreciate you. Richard Cooper right there. Next to the stage. How you doing? Fisherman Central Pro from Morgantown, West Virginia. How about it for Timmy Reeves? How you doing, TR? 19-6. That sound right on 2 days? 5 in the bag. 11-6. Another 30-pound 3-day bag. 30 pounds, 12 ounces right out here for me. Who'd you like to thank? You got a great family. They're always around.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my family, they're always there for me. They support me in this, and without them, you couldn't do this. It's a lot traveling, and they keep up with everything. I got to thank Fisherman Central, Skeeter, who else? All my sponsors, you know, Miller Tech, Fish Lung, Buckeye. I didn't have any dead fish this week, you know, thanks to that Fish Lung, and I'm looking forward to next week, you know, and I think it'll be a fun one.
All right, brother, go get him right there. Travels next to the stage. He does not. He was a heck of a catcher, but now he's a fisherman. Southern Woods Plantation Pro from Moultrie, Georgia. That man right there is J. Todd Tucker. There you go. Come on, clap for him. There you go. Every time they come up, 19-11, Pete Ponds, getting that energy going. 5 in the bag today. We're going to show some of these fish. 13-3 right there for 32 pounds, 14 ounces. New leader right there, J. Todd Tucker. How about a couple fish for these folks out here? All right, go straight ahead right there. Put your hands together, folks, for J. Todd Tucker taking over the hot seat. You guys go get him a couple waters. All right, real quick. I'm going to sit you down in that hot seat. We'll get you something to drink. All right, taking over the hot seat. We'll see how long it lasts, but it's always nice to say you sat there.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yesterday was my bad day. I had a 5-pounder on a frog, 65-pound braid, sucked it in.
That's
I
crazy.
set the hook, snapped the line, saw the fish come up and jumped a foot out of the water. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known how big it was. But that's really cost me a lot in this tournament. But anyway, had a great tournament, had a great season. Looking forward to next week. Looking forward tonight at 7:30. There's something going on at 7:30.
Oh, you got a big game.
Yeah, I got a big game. And I was wondering why we didn't have a drive-through weigh-in, but I got to thinking about that Georgia tag on the front of it. They might not want to see that thing go through here.
You're
but
in
anyway,
Alabama territory, man.
we love Alabama. If it wasn't for Nick Saban, we wouldn't have Kirby Smart, and we love Alabamians, and we're neighbors, and look forward to coming back to Logan Martin.
All right, brother, take your seat right there. Next, FX Custom Rods Pro from Beckley, West Virginia. How about it for Tim Kales? All right, TC, 20 pounds, got 5 in the bag. Tim Kales, 5 in the bag, 20 pounds on the first 2 days, 10-10. He went 6-12 today, 26-12, man. Let's move on and get going, right?
That's right. Let's get it.
All right, brother. We'll see you in 2026 and the championship. Next, One God, One Nation, One Flag from Marlow, Oklahoma. How about it for Harmon Davis? All right, Harmon, 20 pounds even, got 5 in the bag today. You got anything you want to show? 12 pounds right there for 32 pounds even. Going to put you in second place. Real quick, who'd you like to thank?
I just want to thank y'all. Y'all run a great organization. This is my first year out here. This tournament.
He's a rookie.
The way I fished was a train wreck, but God is good. I want to say hi to my kids and my girlfriend at home.
All right, brother. We'll see you in 2026. Thank you. Next, the Money Saver Lure Retriever Pro from Somerville, Tennessee. How about it for Richard Key? All right, Richard Key. Come on, give me a little clap. Give me a little clap for Richard Key right here, the Money Saver. I tell you what, you're going to see this guy at some shows. He's going to save you a lot of money not luring these baits on these Money Saver. 19-9 on the first 2 days, 5 in the bag. Going to go 6-5, 25-14.
Boy, I could have bet that was about 6 pounds.
Okay, there you go. You won.
It's been a fun week all week. I wasn't a skipper before I got here, but I tell you what, after all week, I done learned how to skip.
on water, not on land.
That's right.
All right, brother. We'll see you in 2026 right there. Mr. Richard Cooper. All right, folks, get loud right now. Bass Pro Shops Pro from Wagner, Oklahoma. How about for Tommy Biffle? All right, Tommy, 1911 on the first 2 days. Got 5 back today. Good to see you, sir. Going to be a lot less today. Not a typical Tommy Biffle day. We're going to go with 7 pounds and 8 ounces, 27.3.
Yeah, it's tough today. Tried to catch some big fish flipping this morning, and that didn't work. So ended up going back doing what I was doing and caught about what I caught.
All right, we got a little bit more stuff going on here at the end of the year, but we're going to see you back in 2026, correct?
That's right.
All right, brother, we'll see you. Tommy Biffle, give him one more round of applause, folks. There's David Fritz right there. Give him a round of applause, too. All right, here we go. Stealth Lithium Pro from Santa Maria, California. How about it for Luis Fernandez? What's up, brother? 21.5, 5 in the back. He wants to show some of these fish. 12-2, 3-day total of 33.7. A new leader right there. Going to take over the hot seat for Mr. Bass Warrior, Luis Fernandez. Show us what you got, my friend. There's the tank right there, folks. That is a good fish. Go to the right there. Now go straight out, Luis. Go straight out. There you go. Get loud, folks. A nice-looking one in that right hand. Tell those guys to give him a drink right over here. All right, just tell me how you caught that one. We'll put you in the hot seat.
I fished this brush pile all week, never got bit. Pulled up there today, made a cast, caught that 5, fixed my worm, made another cast, had one just the same size as that, fought her around, just about to lip her at the boat, and she pulls off. I mean, this lake's brutal, but happy to have what I got, and hopefully it's enough to get a check.
All right, sit in that seat right there. You took it over at 33.7 right there. Next to the stage. Cue me up. There we go. All right, folks, here you go. Team Toyota Pro from Gunnersville, Alabama. If you're going to do a honey bun, do a big one. Put it up there in the windshield. How about it for G-Man, Gerald Swindle? Right over here, G. 1914, 5 in the back. Right up here, 9.5, 29.3. That's a big honey bun if it weighed that much. Right over here, brother.
Oh, get me out here in the sun.
Get you here. Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll back you up a little bit. You haven't been in the sun all day.
No, it's been cloudy everywhere I've been, man. It's good to see everybody come in here at Lincoln Landing. I knew the crowd would pick up. It's been a fun year for me fishing the NPFL. This is I wanted to go all tournaments and not miss a check. This one's going to bite me, but I've had so much fun. If anybody's ever out there, if you're just wanting to study and try to get in and fish some old school fishing, no FFS, not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but this organization's got it down pat. So to be able to come fish where I grew up fishing and just old school fish, it's still fun. Even if you get, you come up a little short, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Leanne and I thought about doing this season, and she said, why don't we fish the NPFL and the Elite? She said, at least the NPFL will be cheaper than a therapist, and if we don't quit FFSing every day, you're going to need a therapist. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'd signed up for one, but I was on the waiting list. So be able to come out here and just kind of each day's fun. Even on these grinders, I like the fact that we had a September tournament. They're not all supposed to be easy. That's what makes a great AOY race. Sure. And whoever wins that here, they're going to prove that they've caught them in every Santee was cold and rainy all the way to now. So sometimes you got to grind it to remember what it's all about. I ain't scared.
See if your HMO will pick up the copay on this therapy.
I don't think so. Insurance don't cover nothing. You ever bought dental insurance? You pay all that money. You go to the dentist, they cover like toothpicks and floss.
They do.
You gotta have a root canal, but we don't cover that. You gotta have a crown. It's $1,900, but we don't cover that neither. I asked them, I said, what do y'all cover? Chapstick? Because we paying everything. She said, we pay cleanings. I said, I don't need a cleaning. I need a crown. So last year, my wife and I got 2 crowns for our Christmas present. That's what we bought each other. I said, that's getting older. Dating over 50 means a lot different. Dairy Queen's a big night for us, especially if we get up and go there in our jammies. You know what I mean? If you got your soft clothes on and you look at your wife and go, you want some ice cream? That's foreplay. We're gone right then. We're getting in that Camry. We cruising right on down there to the drive-thru. So for us to be out here and still grinding, I love having her with me. She does a lot of videography. You see her here working. Y'all give it up for little Lulu right there. See, but you going to make me look good, baby?
Here, I'll go like this, and then you look good.
If they don't start biting better than they did today, honey, and I can't land them, the OnlyFans page is just 2 steps away. I said there's some grandmas out there somewhere that want to see some really sunburned feet or really tan line feet. I mean, that's going the only way we get a check. so good to be in Alabama. So good to see everybody at Lincoln Landing. This is my first tournament to fish out of this ramp. It's incredible what the city has done by building this facility. I think it's going to change this end of the lake. Being here, it's really cool. So we'll see you guys next year. Right now, I'm going to cook some crappie. Peace.
All right, there we go, G. We appreciate it. We'll see you in 2026. Put your hands together for Gerald Swindle, the G-Man. All right, AFCO Skeeter Pro from Carroll, Georgia. How about it for Drew Cook? The whole crew, I just saw him today. Come up here. You know where to go, right up there. Here you go, Drew. There you go, Billy. 19-8 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Pretty decent bag right here, folks. Yes, sir. 12 pounds even. Going to go 31-8. You want to take a picture with one of them? Absolutely, go ahead. See what you got in there. He pulls that fish out, folks. Get loud for him. There you go, folks. Put your hands together. All right, Drew Cook. Got the family in tow. Talked to them beforehand. He's already raised the shield this year, going to the championships. Going to be some fun times the next few weeks.
Oh, yeah. This is just the beginning of the 3-week stint. But, man, I had something really cool happen today. I found a dock that was super shallow. The fish were super shallow on it, and there was 5 big ones. And that big bass right there, I threw at it and threw at it and threw at it and threw at it and wouldn't bite. And I stood on top of my trolling motor, and I noticed the white on top of its eyes. I was like, oh, man, it's blind on one side. I threw to the other side of it, and it ate it.
You gotta be kidding me.
So I caught 2 of them, and then I was like, man, I can't really do much today. So I ran and found my buddy Patrick and told him where the dock was. So hopefully he went over there and caught the rest of them, and he can seal the deal today.
We'll see what happens, man. Drew Cook right there in family intel. Let's head this way next. Rusty Hooks, bait and tackle pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina. Hello, Mr. Shane Lineberger. What's up, Chief?
What's going on?
Not much. 21-1 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Right up here on the score track right there, fishing chaos. We're going to go 9-3, 3-day total of 30 pounds and 4 ounces.
Man, I tell you what, I've never in my life been so proud to catch 9 pounds the last 2 days.
I don't doubt it, man. This is a grinder.
I tell you, but it's like Gerald said a minute ago. That's what these tournaments are all about. It's about grinding. They're not all easy, and that's what makes them so good. It kind of separates men from the boys. You just get down there and put your head down and keep digging. And I need to thank my sponsors, Rusty Hooks Bait and Tackle, 3D Guttering, Lithium Pros, P-Line, Hayabusa Hooks, and everybody else that has helped me out in this journey. We have one goal this year. One of the main goal was to make the championship for next year, and I believe we've done that today. So you got to find something good in this tournament. That's what I found. We're going to be at the championship next year, wherever it is.
Safe travels back to North Carolina. With Peter Shane Lineberger, folks. How about Screaming Skull Swim Jigs Pro from Marion, Indiana, Timothy Wilson. All right, Tim. I know, man. I know. It's a nice pitch for you right there. You ain't got to go to the gym. 21-2 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Small penalty right here. Going to go 7-12, 28-14.
I just ran out of fish. I mean, and there's no excuses, but I love this place. This is a bass factory, but it'd be nice if they was a little bit bigger. But look at this crowd. Isn't it awesome? Give you guys yourself a round of applause.
100%.
But thanks for coming out.
100%. Tim, we appreciate you right there. Tim Wilson. Next, Academy Sports and Outdoor Pro from Hemp Hill, Texas. That man right there is Andrew Upshaw. Andrew has sealed the deal. He'll be heading to the championship next year. A great season. He's been doing this for a while on the FLW Tour, now over here at the NPFL from Texas. 21-8 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 11-12, 33-4, 33-7 to take over the hot seat. But still, I think you're going to cash a check here. But you're going to qualify for that championship next year.
Man, I hope so. I was in 40th place. I was a bubble boy coming into it, and I knew I needed to catch about 12 pounds today to at least have a chance. I was an ounce short, so hopefully that 1 ounce doesn't kill me. But the thing that I'm going to say real fast is when I came in today, I got a video from my wife. My son played a football game. He scored a touchdown today, and I don't give a crap about this tournament. I'm not going to lie to you. I was so thrilled that he was able to do what he did.
Running back, catching the
yeah,
pass.
he's a running back.
Right on.
And I know there's a real big game tonight, Alabama, Georgia. I'm just going to say I really hope Alabama wins because I'm saying with a bunch of Roll Tide guys. So I don't want them to run me out.
There you go, my man, right there. I think I know who you're talking about. Next, Express Boats Pro from Brookville, Indiana. It's dollar bill, Mr. Bill Lowen. 20 pounds, 8 ounces on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag right over here for me, Bill, so they can see that jersey. It'll come up there. I'm going to need 13-15 to or 12-15 to take the lead. Guess what? We got a new leader, 13-5 right there. 33-13. Let's see some fish right there. Good job, Lewis. Your new leader, dollar bill, right there. A 3-day total of 33-13. He's definitely going to be cashing a check. We'll see where he ends up at around 4:30. But put your hands together, folks, right there for dollar bill. Stop number 6 of the NPFL here at Logan Martin in Oxford/Lincoln. Man, I get them both. He said, "Whew, long day." This is a tough one, man. It got hot the last 2 days. You know, you've been doing this for a while. You wore the black to reflect. No, that's white. I mean, it reflects.
Yeah, you know, it's been hot, but I like it when it's hot. I like it when it's tough. You know, I grew up on the Ohio River where it's a grinder, and definitely been a grinder here, but it's been a phenomenal year, you know, being able to come over here and basically fish the way I grew up, you know, lock an arc flipping rod in my hand and just go fishing, you know, don't have to worry about staring at a screen and fish the way I love to fish. You know, I locked a jig in my hand all year, and it worked out pretty well. Got to give a big thanks to everybody that supports me throughout the years. You know, Express and Yamaha have been with me for a long, long time. You know, Impulse Lithium keeps me out there on the water, keeps me rolling, and can't say enough about Zoom baits. You know,
100%.
100. Yeah, I'm a f***er, and Zoom makes a bait for every single situation. That Zoom Super Chunk, I think, is the best jig trailer that's ever been made. Been flipping 22-pound Tatsu from Seagar all week and just having fun. So looks like we're going to make the championship. It's been a long year, you know, fishing here and the elites. I think since February we've been home about 24 days. So I'm ready for the season to be over. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you at the next one.
Sitting right there in that hot seat, my friend, right there. We got you something to drink. All right. Next stage, take control from Mount Airy, North Carolina. I want you to get real loud for this gentleman, folks. Real loud. Put your hands together for Chad Poteet. Come on. All right, do we need to sit down, or are you good standing up? You're okay? All right, here we go. 20 pounds, 11 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Going to go 9 pounds and 12 ounces. I want to hold up one fish. Going to grab that fish real quick. Okay. Man, you're going to give me a spot? Not again. That's a good call right there, guys. Brad, go ahead. You go ahead and get out there. I'll get enough pictures. All right. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's spots. All right, folks, here you go. Get loud right here for Chad Poteet, folks. There's a 5-fish limit right there for that man. All right, Chad. I know you're tired. It's a long day and all that stuff, but what a beautiful way to end it here. That beautiful daughter looking down on you. I know it's been an incredibly tough year. Man, the fortitude, the strength you've had, you have to have that faith to get through what you have dealt with this past year.
Yes, sir. I'm about to cry, but this is it. This is my last adventure. If it weren't for my buddy over here, I couldn't have made it. I failed yesterday twice in the boat. Failed last night and got more hits.
Well, hell, I fell 4 times yesterday.
Well, I wasn't under the influence either.
Either was, whoa.
But I got a lot of people and think my wife is back in home, and we've been through it the last month, and she is my biggest supporter, and I love her. And my sister is right along helping me, and Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, #1. And I've never quit nothing in my life. I've played sports all my life. I've been hurt. I've played hurt. And I wasn't going to let this right here knock me out of coming here and finishing this season out with y'all. I didn't do what I wanted to do, but I was blessed to ring 5 in today.
Damn right. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of those pros out there that didn't do what Chad Poteet did. I'll tell you what, this might be your last rodeo here with us, but you're always going to be a part of the family forever, and I know that beautiful daughter's looking down on you.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank all the NPFL, what support they've done for me and my family. This is, bar none, the best run organization, and it ain't going to do nothing but get better. And I think y'all going to take over the fishing world because y'all put family first and y'all use more common sense than any organization I've ever been a part of.
Man, we love you on behalf of Brad, Michelle, Mike, Kathy, Paul, myself, our staff, and everybody out here watching on TV and all this stuff. You're always going to be a part of the family. Anytime you want to be around us, you come around there. We love you so much, man, and just stay strong.
Love you too,
Appreciate
buddy.
it, buddy. Big round of applause for him right here. All right, let me take a deep breath. Class act right there. All right. Great Outdoors Pro from Lincoln, North Carolina, Jason Wilson. All right, Jason. 20 pounds, 6 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Gonna go 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 28.8. Who'd you like to thank, sir?
I'd like to thank my family and friends for all the support, all my sponsors, especially Pure Hemp Smokes, Great Outdoors, Mercury, Bass Cat. I mean, I run that Bass Cat all over this lake. And anybody looking for a boat, I'm telling you, Bass Cat is definitely the fit, finish. It's everything you asked for. And I did everything I know to do. But it's probably about 1 o'clock. I was pretty down on myself, and I actually saw Chad. And, man, he couldn't even hardly get up on the front deck. And I was like, I got a lot to be thankful for. And, I mean, that definitely put the drive in me the rest of the day, but it just didn't work out. But, hey, we'll get them next time.
All right, brother. We're going to see you in 2026. Love you, man. All right. Ranger Pro from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. Come on up here, Mr. Todd Otten. That is Bill Loan right there, dollar bill 33.13 in the hot seat currently right now. We got Todd Otten right here, 20 pounds, 6 ounces on the first day. He's got 5 in the bag today. Let's see some of them fish. That's a good bag right there. 12.13, going to go 33.3. You stay right there. You're safe for now. 33-3. When he pulls them fish out, folks, put your hands together. All right, Todd. Who'd you like to thank?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my family, my wife is here, come to support me. All my sponsors, Ranger Boats, Power Pole, Zoom, they've been great to me, and this is a great organization here to fish, and we appreciate it.
Hopefully see you next year, my man. Thank you. Next to the stage, AFCO Pro from Springville, Alabama. How about it for Wes Logan? 21-4, first 2 days, got 5 in the bag today. Alabama 8-4, 29-8. We just put this one away even though it's in the backyard. Them backyard tournaments can sometimes be a snooker.
Yeah, I tried to practice like I'd never really, like just trying to break down the lake, and I had a decent practice, and I think it actually kind of burned me because I kept trying to make it happen, and then I don't know. I mean, I fished big fish places and threw big fish baits, and every time I got a bite, it was a 12-incher. I don't know if I was fishing behind people or it just, the last 2 days just wasn't my day. But, I mean, you know, you can't be upset about it. Had a great year. I may have put ourselves in jeopardy of making the championship today, so that's kind of disappointing. But in perspective, you know, I'm able to go out there and live my dream and do what I love to do. I've got the best sponsors in the freaking business. I mean, I have the Falcon Boats, Yamaha Outboards that supports the NPFL as well. You know, I got a beautiful wife that does everything for me, that travels when she can, a great family. I got a lot of friends here. I see their faces, and I appreciate y'all coming out. This is a great facility. It's a great lake. It's full of fish. The whole chain is. We need to take care of it, and I don't know. Again, I'm just blessed to be up here. Thank the good Lord, and roll tide.
There you go. Got to sneak it in. Got to sneak it in. HomeCabinets.com Pro from Westminster, Maryland. How about it for John Bosley? 20 pounds and 10 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. How about 7-8, 28-2?
Yeah, I'll make it real quick. I know we got a log jam at the tanks here. Thank you to HomeProCabinets.com, Not 6, NPFL for another awesome season. God willing, I'll see you next year, and let's get her going.
Make it happen, brother. We want to.
And I'm going to get one of those steaks for you.
Absolutely, brother. The old 96er. Falcon Rods Pro from Dry Creek, Oklahoma. He's won an event here in 2025. How about it for Jason Christie? 20 pounds, 13 ounces on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag, slight penalty. We're going to go right here, Jason, with the penalty. 12-12, 33-9. Stay right there. Dollar bill in the seat right there. All right, my man. Not the tournament you wanted, but you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals. You know, I didn't get a lot of quality bites and lost a few, too many, but ended up making something happen. You know, I appreciate the chance to be able to fish. I had a lot of fun this year. You know, you don't have to worry about anything. You just go fishing. And you know, I chose to do this just because I wanted to fish more because I don't fish a lot around the house. But doing this makes me be on the water and hopefully will make me be a better angler.
Well, we'll see, man, and hopefully be back in 2026. Jason Christie right there, the Oklahoma Pro, folks. Next to the stage, Fallen Outdoors Pro from Marissa, Illinois. How about it for Mr. Josh Watkins? Just across the river from me in St. Louis, his lovely wife, Cheryl Hill, travels with him. Veteran for over 25 years, 21-3 plus 5 in the bag, 31-7 over 3 days. We're going to see how this shakes out. But a good tournament, brother.
Yeah, you know, I caught a lot of fish, just like everybody up here is saying. This place is actually really cool, really fun. I got to fish the 3 days like I want, you know, get up shallow up in that grass. I got to give a huge shout out to my wife. She travels all the time with us and supports my, I almost said my teammate, but John Branch. You know, if you guys didn't know, I fished with the NPFL for 3 years now, and it was all through the United States Army. I just retired last month, 20 years. So I just want to say thank you all for giving us the opportunity to come out here and brand the Army. I look forward to see what happens next year.
Let's go get him on 2026. Josh Watkins right there next. Eagle Claw Trocar Pro from St. Augustine, Florida. How about it for Matt Massey? 21-10, 5 in the bag today. (9-7), 31-14. Who'd you like to thank?
Definitely got to thank my wife. She's the biggest supporter I have. And also want to thank my sponsors, Eagle Claw. You know, they celebrated 100 years in business this year. Everyone that's fished has used an Eagle Claw hook, and I'm proud to be part of that family. Seagar, Striking, Lose, I couldn't do it with all their support. NPFL, look forward to getting back here next year.
All right, we'll see you in 2026. Matt Massey next to the stage. All right, here we go. Monster Marine Lithium Pro from Blanchard, Oklahoma. How about it for Zach Bird? 23-2 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag. Yes, he does. I need 10-12 to take the lead. 12-11, new leader right there. 35 pounds, 13 ounces. Show us what you got. All right, Zach Burge at 35, 13 right there. Put your hands up, folks. New leader, new hot seat. Zach, shake his hand real quick, and we'll talk real briefly, and then we'll sit you down there real quick. I got a log jam back there, but good day today.
Yeah, it was good. Started off rough. What I had been doing didn't work, and I had just this weird hunch to throw a chatterbait around today, so I picked it up, and like my third cast, I caught one. I caught a limit in about 20 minutes, and just cold pretty much all day.
The I can only way with that chatterbait. Go get him.
Hey, let it eat.
There you go, my man. Sit right there. We'll get you something to drink. Might be a couple Gatorades right there for you and some First Form. We'll get them all set up. Next to the stage, Zach Burge in that hot seat at 35-13. NPFL Pro from Durham, North Carolina. Hello, Seth Ellis. 21-12, 5 in the bag. We're going to go. Come on, lock in. 11-5, 33-1.
I'll take it. This week started off rough for me, but to have back-to-back double-digit days this time of year on this place was good. So just wanted to say thank you to quite a few people real quick before I go. My wife and kids, obviously. Crazy Glamorous Chickens, Ray Electric, the Sykes family, Bass Pro, the Fogelmans. All those folks have helped me out this year, and I really appreciate it.
All right, Seth, we'll get a class act right there. Next, Ready Pools Pro from Auburndale, Florida. How about it for Andrew Reddy? Andrew, 22-1 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag today. Going to go 13-9. Going to go 35-10. Just 3 ounces off of that right there, but a good day today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just happy I improved.
Absolutely right there. Good season, your first season here with the NPFL. Let's see how things shake out, and we'll get ready for 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a blast. And thank you to everybody who supports me. It means more than you could ever know.
Talk to your dad and your mom today, man. Appreciate it. All right, next to the stage, Epic Baits Pro from Aiken, Carolina. It's Jason Williamson. What up, J. Will? 22 pounds on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag today. Going to come up right there. 10-10, 32-10 for the 3 days.
Yeah, man, had a lot of bites today, just didn't execute. But a fun week, catching them like I like to catch them, flipping a jig way up the river. And against these guys, you got to catch all your bites. And I just didn't execute, but had fun here at Logan Martin. Always look forward to coming to this lake. It's absolutely full of fish. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Without them, I wouldn't be here. My family, my little girls running around here. Just glad to have all my family with me this week and look forward to coming back.
All right, Jay, we'll see you in 2026. Next, Status Renovations Remodeling Pro from Jasper, Georgia. He's the other side of the big football game tonight. Jesse Millsaps. All right, Jesse, 21-10 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag right here. 11-9, 3-day total, 32-15.
Yeah, had a lot of fun. Caught a lot of fish on a Magnum Hill. I'll try to make it quick because we are log jammed back there. Thanks to my family for watching out. Abu Garcia, Berkeley, for her outdoor apparel. We'll get out here and go fish the championship next week.
Thank you, sir. 11-5 on that weight, folks. 11-5, my mistake right there. All right, here we go. Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee Pro from Blaine, Tennessee. How about it? How about it for Hunter Sales? There you go. And there you go. There you go. He goes, I got some fans. 22-9. You got fans everywhere. 5 in the bag. Slight penalty right there. 12-2. 34-11. Right over here for me real quick. Let's thank him. We've got a real log jam back there, and we'll get you guys home.
Yeah, absolutely. Improved every day. That's the goal. Like where I'm sitting right now, hopefully, stay in the top 20. That's kind of my goal. And ready for Hartwell next week. Brad said we're a go. I love Lake Hartwell. Ready to go fishing. Thanks to everybody that makes it possible.
Hit it hard, my friend. We'll see you there and your fans right there. Next, Pissy Fun Pro from Munkawanga, Wisconsin. How about it for Caleb Kufal? All right, 22-12 on the first 2 days. Improved every day. Got 5 in the bag today. Probably about another 12, 13 pounds there. Yeah, a little bit less. 11, 12, 34-8. 34-8.
Yeah, it was a good week. Today I caught a few more than I had the last 2 days. I only got one big bite today, though. So, the rest were, quality bites, but, it is what it is. I like this lake. I caught them fishing a jig and a buzzbait all week. Kind of what I like to do, fishing shallow, and we'll see what happens next year. Looking forward to coming back.
We welcome you back, my friend. Caleb Kufal right there. Next, Phantom Outdoors Pro from Blue Ridge, Georgia. That man right there is Baron Adams. 22-5 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag. Right over here for me, sir. 22-5 plus 11-8, 33-13. 33-13. How goes it?
Oh, it's fun. I mean, this is a cool place. It's fun. You get a lot of bites. I never really got a big bite. Just kind of 11-pound bag every single day. Just hopefully it pulls. We pull a check out and get to go home and get ready for Hartwell.
All right, my man. Travels back home, and we'll see what happens next. Quality Manufacturing Pro from Huffman, Texas. Hello, JR. Jason Reyes. All right, Jason, 21-10 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag right here. We're going to see that score pop up. Going to add it up there total. We're going to go 9-15, 31-9. 31-9.
Fun. Just you got to get those quality fish to do good here. But looking forward to next year. Thanks to my family. Thanks to my wife for taking care of everything when I'm gone. We'll see you next year.
All right, brother. We'll see you, Jason, right there. Next, NPFL Pro from McCalla, Alabama. How about it for J.T. Russell? All right, JT, you got more important stuff to do. 24-10, first 2 days, 5 in the. This lovely lady coming up here in her pink. That's a little bit Alabama in there. We're going to go with 13-1. How about this, folks? New leader, 37-11 right there for Mr. JT. And the young lady. Go to them fish that big one. There you go. He'll shake your hand real quick, Zach, and then we'll put him in the hot seat. There you go. Look at that. There's a picture right out front there. Right out front. There we go. J.T. Russell with 37-11. Shake Zach's hand real quick. And then go ahead, take that seat there, man, and we'll get you something to drink. Good job, my friend. Oh, going to hand back to Granddaddy. We'll get you some water. You good with that Gatorade? All right, there we go. I'll let you think about that Alabama game tonight. I know you got a big one. There you go. All right, Big League Charters and Bruiser Bait Pro from Knoxville, Tennessee. How about it for Robert Robleski? 23-2. 5 in the bag. Scoot right over there for me, bud. It's going to be right here. 10-4, 33-6. 33-6 unofficially in that top 10 right here. I want to make sure that they see that Big League Charters right there. All right, my man. This season here, we're going to see what's upholds for 2026, but overall, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been a long year. I'm truly blessed to be part of this league. These guys are unbelievable. This is by far the best league I've ever been part of. Obviously, the only league I've ever been part of, but I might get a little bit emotional because this might be my last tournament for a little bit. I got some medical issues going on. The wife isn't doing so hot, and this year has been really, really hard. I was on the fence of even fishing this year just because of everything that's been going on back at home. But I'm just truly blessed to be part of this league. All my support staff, my sponsors, and everybody, thank you so much for believing in me. All my friends, everybody. I mean, I'm just truly blessed to be part of this league. Seriously.
Get everything shored up. Do what you got to do. It's in the best interest of the family, and you always got a spot here with the NL.
Yeah, definitely. And my number one goal going into this year was to make the championship, and it looks like I probably did that. And so I'm just freaking happy I did that. Finally.
Let's go get him, brother. Robert Robleski next. K&S Outdoors Pro from Greene, Alabama. How about it for Kyle Glasgow? Another Alabama. Like I said, we got 11 in our field, 22-14 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Right there, Kyle. right there. 10-7, 33-5. 33-5 right there. Time to go home and finish up that Bronco.
Well, if I can cut a check, maybe my wife will let me spend a little more on it, so we'll see. Good tournament, though. I mean, I got a little worse every day, which I don't – normally I do a little better as it goes on, but, hey, it's a fun week here and kind of close to home, so had a good time. Thanks to all my sponsors, Abu, Berkeley, Phoenix, Mercury, and especially my wife for cooking, taking care of me.
All right, my man. We'll see you there in 2026. Thank you so much. Next, RWC Builders Pro from Green Pond, South Carolina. How about it for Skeeter Crosby? Hey, guys, go get me 2 First Form drinks and 2 Gatorades, any flavors. All right, Skeeter Crosby, 21-15 on the first 2 right up here for me. 5 bag. Going to go with 8-14, a 3-day total of 30-13, 30 pounds and 13 ounces.
Hey, like I said yesterday, I was sticking with the game plan. My confidence is in the dirt, so put a water bottle on that trolling motor, stayed in the dirt all day. A little bit hard-headed on it with all this boat traffic. I should have went out deep, but, hey, I stuck with it all the way to the end, caught fish all day long on a frog. I was going to ride it till it dies, so it is what it is.
All right, brother, we'll see you in 2026. Skeeter Crosby. All right, here we go. Reaction Innovation Skeeter Pro from Piney Flats, Tennessee. How about it for Jason Abram? 22-3. 5 in the bag today. 9-7, 31-10.
Hey, I did about as good as I thought I could do. A lot of fish is a lot of fun. This year has been a lot of fun. Can't wait till next year.
All right, we'll see you in 2026 right there, Jason. All right, Crosstown Ventures Pro from Lampe, Missouri. How about it for James Worldwide Watson? All right, I'll get him in a second. Right over here, 22 pounds, got 5 in the bag. Went and worked today. Probably one of his smallest limits ever, 6'4", 28'4".
Ever in the history of bass fishing, just weighed in. Thank you.
Is that all you want to say?
Yeah. No, I want to say thanks to Rob and Stacy Likens. They give me a boat to use this year in between boats. Great sponsors, great friends, and, man, heck of a crowd out here today. Looking forward to next year so I can get my butt kicked again and donate some money.
Nothing like butt kicking on the beach and butt kicking up on stage. There we go, James Worldwide Watson. All right, Phoenix Boats Pro from Gonzales, Louisiana. Hello, Mr. Greg Hackattack Hackney. Come on, folks. 22-10 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 22-10 plus 10 pounds, 4 ounces, 3-day total of 32-14. Just probably in that top 20 right now. Didn't work out this week. Tight for banger of the year, but this is a grinder tournament.
Yeah, it really was. I fished around them today. I just they were hard to catch, but you know, it's been a great year, and I've really enjoyed it here this year, and look forward to next year. And I don't have any complaints. You know, seems like everywhere we went was kind of in my wheelhouse. Even here was too. I just you know, today I had a couple that eluded me, but it's been a good year.
Appreciate it, man. You raised the shield. Let's do it again next year in 2026.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hackattack, Greg Hackney. Give you a round of applause, folks. All right, next, Berkeley Pro from DeBerry, Florida. How about it for John Cox? 24-4 first 2 days, 5 in the bag today. I need 13-8, not going to get there. 11-3, 3-day total of 35-7. Going to put you in that top 5 unofficially right now.
Oh, man, yeah, what a week, man. It was a lot of fun. This place is full of fish, and hopefully we'll come back next year and, I don't know, waiting on that schedule.
100%. Paulie will have it out here shortly. I heard you were fishing on land these days.
Yeah.
That's how shallow you're fishing.
Yeah, I was fishing pretty shallow this week. It was a lot of fun. A lot of, you know, Max Scent General, the Chapo, and caught some on the old Fritz side.
There you go,
yeah.
right there.
So, yeah, it was just it was an awesome week, and, man, I'm really looking forward to next week at Hartwell.
100% in 2026. John Cox, folks, put your hands together. Next, BSR LLC Pro from Leesburg, Georgia. How about it for Brandon Klassen? Come on here, girls. All right, there you go. That's got to be a 30-pound. Right up here, young lady. Right there for me. Stand right. 24-6, 5 in the bag. 6'3", 30 pounds, 9 ounces for 3 days.
It was brutal today.
Yeah, I know.
It was tough. I couldn't get on them. I was out of my rotation, and it just didn't pan out. A lot of boat traffic, you know what I mean?
We're going to see you in 2026?
We're going to try to.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Beautiful family right there. Next, Abu Garcia Pro from Catawba, North Carolina. How about it for Shane LaHue? Just had word that Washington Huskies just scored a touchdown. 23-11, 5 in the bag right here, Shane. Going to pop up right there. 10-6, 34-1. 34-1 right there is going to put you in the top 15 unofficially right now.
Yeah, it was a little slower day. I caught a ton of fish. I pretty much just picked up a 3/8 ounce Berkeley skipping jig with the new Max Scent Berkeley stank bug, and I skipped as many docks as I possibly could. Living at Lake Norman, that's what we do all the time. So it fit into my wheelhouse. Yesterday I had some really big bites that didn't go my way, and today I never got any of those bites. I really didn't lose anything. I'm happy with it. I had a blast fishing the NPFL this year, and I'm excited to get back next year.
All right, we'll see you there, Class Act Shane LaHue. Next, Florida Copper State Tackle Pro from Winter Springs, Florida. How about it for Joey Bloom? He left his sushi behind last night. I ate it for breakfast today. 23-10, 5 in the bag, 4, 31-10. Who'd you like to thank?
Oh, man, I'd like to thank all the NPFL staff, you, of course, and my friends and family at home watching me, and all my sponsors. This has been a great season, and thank you guys for having us.
All right, Joey, we'll see you there. Head down south with Andrew, and good luck. Next, fully loaded Alpha Pro from Lincoln, North Carolina. How about it for Hank Cherry? 24-6, first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Hey, Hewitt Trustville Fishing Team. This guy right here made a big donation. Those 3 rods over there all baited up came from Hank Cherry. So big congratulations. 11-8, 35-14 on the 3 days there. Number one, thanks for the donation. They're the kids right there. They're going to enjoy it from that fire right there, so they salute you. Some good-looking rods right there with those Daiwa reels.
Yeah, that's just it's really stuff I'm discarding. If you want.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you what, we'd all take it.
Sometimes my junk is another person's treasure. I get that. I'm very blessed.
Sanford and Son. Yep.
I'm very blessed to get to what I do. Today was like a 3-can alpha day. It was frustrating. I sat on 6 pounds for a long time until I finally put something together about 30 minutes ago. Imagine to wrangle that up. But, it's been a great year. I wasn't sure about coming up here. I didn't have any expectations to know. And I tell people when they ask, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but this is an awesome, dysfunctional, functional bunch of people to be around.
Hey, trust me, Michelle would agree with you.
Look, it comes to something when an organization just admits they don't know what they don't know and they try to fix as they go. I get that, and it's awesome. But as always, I'd like to say thank you for your service to all the veterans and the military and the first responders, everything you do. We can do that for that. I will be back next year. Awesome. I really, really, really enjoyed this. I can't remember the last time that I actually beat my alarm clock up every day to get up to go fishing. It puts a smile on my face. I like being here. The guys I'm fishing with, there's no attitudes, egos involved. It's like everybody's buddies. We're hanging out, talking. It's just it's refreshing. I hope the wheels stay on, the train goes ahead. I think it's got a bright future, and I want to be part of it.
Best compliment we could get right there. Hank Cherry, man, Alpha, we appreciate everything you said right there. Ionic Batteries Pro from Sophia, North Carolina. How about it for Brad Staley? 24-1, 5 in the bag. 12-2, 36-3. Going to put you right there in second place unofficially right now.
Yeah, well, can we shut it down?
No, we can't shut it down. JT wants to shut it down.
Yeah. So, got to say hey to Zaylee first. Yeah. She actually called me last night.
Right,
said the guy on the stage told her to call me. So somebody listens to you. That's good.
Absolutely.
But this
out of 1 million.
This place is phenomenal. It's a great lake. These are some of the hardest fighting fish I've ever caught. Just a fun week. The community, has been great. Everybody you see at the gas station and stuff coming up talking to you. So thank you guys. Thank all my partners. I couldn't do it without them. And get ready for next year.
Good to have you back, brother. Appreciate it. Next to the stage, National Fishing Expo Pro from Mooresville, Indiana. How about it for Mike Quinlan? You want any of these? No, I'm good. No, you're good. Okay. All right, Michael. Let me just cut in front of you and be rude. Those up there. 23-10. On the first 2 days, got 5 in the bag today. 9-8, 33-2, 33-2. We'll see what shakes out, but I think you're going to get a check.
Well, that'd be great. Struggled a little bit today. Still caught a ton of fish today. Probably 30 keepers. Okay. Culled twice in the last 15 minutes. So I lost 1 fish today, probably 3 pounds. That's really the only thing that happened that was not going right. But thanks to all my sponsors, National Fishing Expos, Militech Batteries, Phoenix Boats, Mercury Motors. Couldn't do it without all you guys. Thanks.
All right, brother. We'll see you in 2026, the National Fishing Expo Pro. How about Specialized Welding Fabrication Pro from Denver, North Carolina, Scott Canterbury. All right, Scotty. 23-13 on the first 2 days right over here for me. You're going to see the score pop up right there. Going to be 8-3, 32 even.
Well, man, I don't know. It was a train wreck today, dude. I couldn't get bit. I've been catching 30 or 40 today, flipping a jig. Looks like we do it home, and it went south today, man. I didn't catch many at all. And, man, I think every boat in Alabama was on this lake today.
That's what I hear.
You couldn't get on nothing. It was a train wreck for me. Probably blew getting the money, but I want to thank Specialized Welding and Snyder Packaging, Russell Nicewander Lectures, and Kaiser Outdoors. I mean, I couldn't have done it with all these guys. My man Snyder Package step up. But I got some big news for the championship next week. I'll hold till we get to there for next year, and we'll be back.
All right, 2026. We'll see you, Scott Hamrick. Appreciate it. Next, Queen Tackle Pro from Catawba, North Carolina. How about it for KJ Queen? 24-15 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. Going to go 8-7 for a 2-day total, or 3-day, I should say. Come on now. 33-6. See where it lays out here shortly.
Man, I'm telling you, it was just a brutal, tough day today on me. Still caught probably 30 or 40 fish today. Just never could get a big bite. Seen 2 over 5 today. Seen another 3.5. Just could not make them commit. And it's just one of those days, man. It was just grinder all day long. Just never did get a real big bite. This is my first year fishing NPFL, and I love it. Looking forward to coming back next year and fishing again with y'all. It's been an awesome year. I appreciate everybody, and I want to say a special shout-out to Queen Tackle. We're coming out with a new jig head called the Ghost Jig Head. I caught all my fish this week on it, just scoping around docks. Not scoping it, but acting like I'm scoping it, you know. Yeah. Like you throw it out there, you basically just shake it around. I caught around bridge pylons, around the docks, just anywhere, you know, just thinking that I'm scoping, but I'm not scoping, and I caught 60 or 70 fish a day. That's crazy. And it was awesome, you know, just could not get a big bite, man, and it's just went through a ton of fish, but it's just part of it, part of fishing. So.
All right, brother, we'll see you in 2026. Class Act KJ Queen. Next, ANA Alliance North America Pro from Woodruff, South Carolina. That man right there is Derek Letnin. All right, Derek, 23-6 on the first 2 days. Good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag today, 10-4, 3-day total of 23-6 there. There you go, 33-10. That sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds good. I caught a lot of fish. This place is fun, phenomenal. I need to say a big shout out to ANA, everybody at home. Without ANA, I wouldn't be here. Hopefully next year I'll be here. I enjoyed it. I made my goal. I caught a limit every tournament, every day of a tournament this year, so it was a big accomplishment.
ANA, well worth the investment right here. He is always up there at the top of the leaderboard right there, Derek Letnin. Next, Mallory Custom Contracting Bro from Lawton, Michigan. That man right there is Buck Mallory. 24-9 on the first 2 days, got 5 in the bag. 9 even, 33-9. 39. Where were you thinking the Mendoza line was?
I was thinking 32 to 33 was going to do
there
it.
You go, right there. Cross your fingers.
Yeah, man, it was a grinder today. You know, like I'll say this: the last time we were here, this place had my number, and today it kind of had my number. But I still caught 25 fish or so. I probably caught 70 fish throughout the last 3 days. It was a great time. I just didn't get any big bites today. It was weird. I had big bites every day until today. So maybe catching that many fish wore them out. I tried some new areas and such, but, you know, it is what it is. But I do want to give a quick shout out to my wife for taking care of everything at home when I'm gone. And then, you know, everybody that helps keep everything together. You know, I have St. Julian Winery, Power Pole, Powerhouse Lithium Batteries. Let me think what else. Buck and Bass, Bob's. I mean, you name it, they're there. And I appreciate every one of them that's out there. And, you know, God willing, we'll be back here doing it again.
2026, let's see you, brother. Next to the stage, Chaotic Custom Rods Pro from Hodges, South Carolina. That man right there is the Coon Dog, Jason Burrows. What time's that Alabama football game? Come on.
6:30.
6:30 Central Time. Dogs versus Tide. 24-3, 5 in the bag. How about it? How about it? I need 13-9 to take the lead. 13-9 to take the lead. How about it right there? 37-12. Go shake his hand real quick, and then we'll show some of them fish. Jason Burrows has just taken over the lead here at stop number 6 of the NPFL at Logan Martin in Lincoln, Alabama. Put your hands together, folks. Go straight out to the front there, Jason. Put your hands together, folks. There you go. All right, my man. I know you're worn out. You're tired. Go ahead, take your seat there. We'll get you something to drink. Sound good?
I want a towel.
How about that right there? I got a towel for you, buddy. There's another one up there, too, behind the trophy. No, not that one. Don't even touch that one. You touch that one, I'm going to throw you off the stage. All right, here we go. NPFL Pro from Ayden, North Carolina. Put your hands together for David Williams. Great job, brother.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Good day today. There's a couple Gatorades there for you and some First Form drinks. We're going to go 24-10 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag today. 9-12 today. 34-6. What Bergen tell you to do this week?
They shrunk up on me a little bit. He told me to catch them, but man, it worked out pretty good this week. Just a little tougher day today. I don't know what happened. I just didn't go through as many fish. You know, you got to go through a lot of fish here to cull up. But it's the last term of the year. Just want to say thanks to everybody, all your support, all my sponsors. Thank the Lord for allowing me to come out here and do this one more time, and just my sponsors, my biggest sponsor, my wife, and Bergen. Congratulations, they won their football game today. So proud of them.
Hot dog right there. We'll see David Williams back there in 2026. All right, here we go. Safe Haven Pro from White Pine, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Mr. Todd Gold. Todd has a former Progressive Angler of the Year winner right there. He's got 23-9. 5 in the bag. Going to go 9-11. Show those fish real quick. Up there. Get a little bit of content for your boys out there. LSU, there he is. You got it. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Todd Gold. Top 10 after Todd? Oh, that's a beautiful thing. So you know what? You know what? Todd is top 10. He is top 10. Hey, will you? This is my stage. All right, here we go. So a good, so decent day. Not what you wanted there and all that stuff, but a little bit ups and downs, topsy-turvy this year. But I mean, you were out there. You just grind.
This was a grinder year. I mean, like I said, before this tournament, you could count on about a hand and a half the fish that probably would have me close to the top 10 in AOI. Just one of those years where, you know, in 2023, every fish that bit when I won AOI, every fish bit came in the boat. And this year, it hasn't been that way. But we rallied. I love Logan Martin. I want to give a big round of applause for the fans out there. 100%. You guys are awesome. This is an amazing facility. We did our job, though. We made the championship. That bag right there probably got me in the championship. So that's one of the 3 goals every year. Yep. So I want to give a shout out to my title sponsor, Safe Haven. Anybody out there, if you have a nuisance wildlife problem in a commercial space, they can take care of it. They can do anything. Really, the answer is yes. What's the question? They've been a long-time partner of mine, and can't thank them enough. Next week, we're going for our championship up at Lake Hartwell, and I got to give a big shout-out to Neil Paul. He's one of my big sponsors up there. We're going out of Green Pond Landing and Event Center, historic Green Pond. It's an amazing facility as well. We're going to have a really good event up there, so I'm looking forward to getting up there. I want to say a big shout-out to my mom and dad out in West Texas. Love you guys. I know you're watching. And my lovely wife, I'm going to see you tomorrow with the camper and the dogs at Sadler's Creek, and we're going to have an awesome week. Thank you, guys.
Todd Gold, appreciate you. All right, folks. Billy, did you just tell me this is top 10? It's confirmed? We're confirmed on that, Brad? Jason Burrows right here sitting in the hot seat. We'll see how long that lasts. That's for you, sir. I'll take this. I'm the trash man. They call me Oscar sometime. All right, folks, so this is how it works. We've got our top 10 lined up. We'll go from 10 to 1. We've got a lot of things on the line here. that red, white, and blue shield, that $100,000 for the event. That gold shield right there for Progressive Angler of the Year comes down to Patrick Walters and Kyle Welcher. Does Kyle Welcher go back-to-back? Does Patrick Walters take it from him? He needs to finish about 8 spots or greater in front of Kyle. We're going to start off with number 10. When I announce these anglers, I want you to get loud. And here's the deal. We're going to start off with these Progressive Angler of the Year guys. Ken Duke's going to do math, find out what happens here later on. Icon Boats Pro from Opelika, Alabama. How about it for Kyle Welcher? Kyle Welcher, 25-2. 25-2. I need 12-11 to take the lead. Not going to take the lead, but he's at 5 fish at 11-1, 36-3, 36-3. Go ahead and grab one of those fish real quick. He holds it out here to the right, holds it out front. Get loud for him, folks. There you go, folks, right there. Kyle Welcher, your reigning Progressive Angler of the Year winner. Right over here for me, friend. Had higher hopes, I know, as far as, winning the event and taking it. We're going to see how things shake out. Still a lot to go on there. I know you're talking with the top 10 back there. We'll find out what happens. Get a little bit of time here. But what a season. What a 2 seasons you've had here back-to-back with the NPFL.
Yeah, and it's really been a lot of fun, But the whole part of the sport is you want to be in contention going to really the last day, and that's what we were. And you put yourself in contention enough times, it's going to work out a few. So it's been a phenomenal 2 years. My hat's off to y'all for running such a great organization, and I'm glad we brought it home in September on a toughie in Alabama, though.
Yeah, 100%. Look, you get out here to these tournaments out here, you make a lot of adjustments. You kind of read water. You see where you got to make adjustments. You kind of go above and beyond. We know what this sport's about as far as making adjustments. Did you see anything out there that you thought might change it up but just didn't work for you this week?
Yeah, I kept adjusted in the first half of the day.
Okay.
I never could get anything going early. I only caught one fish. I weighed in before like 10 o'clock in this entire tournament. But every single day I would start in a little bit different area and start fishing a little bit different. And today I was the most productive early. I just was the least productive late today. So if I could have just, got both of those together, we could have had a really good tournament.
All right, listen, we're going to have you head off stage here out with the family there. We're going to see how the Progressive Angler Weir shakes out. I got Patrick coming on there, but we've got 8 other guys behind him, so we got to see how this thing shakes out right there. You could go back-to-back, or Patrick could raise his first cold shield. We'll see what happens, man. Put your hands together, folks, one more time for Kyle Welcher. All right, here we go. He came in 9th place at 25 pounds and 2 ounces. Rapala Pro from Utahville, South Carolina. He's got a few of those in his mantle. He's got a few of these in his checkbook. He's got none of those, and that's what he wants. Put your hands together for Patrick Walters. All right, here we go, 25-2. He's got 5 in the bag. I need 12-11 to take the lead over Jason Burrows. Yes, sir, we're going to show some of them fish. Yes, sir, 14, 13, 39 pounds and 15 ounces right there. Your new leader. Grab a couple of them fish. There's a nice one there, and there's a hands together, folks, for Patrick Walters, the coach. Go ahead, put those back. Take handshake with Jason real quick. And then let's talk here real quick. All right, we got some work to figure out here to see what happens. Right now you're in 1st place, and Kyle's in 5th place. Coming down to this, Ken Duke's going to give us the numbers, but we got to wait till these other guys. But overall the week, what adjustments I talked to Kyle about. The first day we had that storm roll in, kind of knocked him in the teeth a little bit, but the last 2 days was a high sky, blue and hot. Kind of got a little bit of adjustment, but what were the adjustments that you made that kind of put you on these fish? Look, we're not talking 20-pound bags. It's a grinder tournament. We're talking anywhere from 12 to 14 to 15, the anomaly on the 17. What did you do to adjust?
Well, the first day I caught almost every fish on a buzzbait. Okay. I caught one on a spinnerbait the first day. I mean, they absolutely chewed. We had overcast conditions. I just ran a bunch of new water, put my trolling motor down, and went fishing. And then yesterday is where I stubbed my toe. I had 9 pounds yesterday, 9.8, and I ran the buzzbait stuff, couldn't get them going. I ran a bunch of brush, and I missed a bunch of fish. They weren't really eating it. They were swatting at a spinnerbait. They were grabbing my shaky head, just wasn't eating it. Today I just went and fished new water, and then when that wasn't working, at 11 o'clock I had 2 fish. I said, I'm going to go back to where I know the fish are at. I'm just going to go fishing. And they chewed it today. I mean, they actually bit it. They ate it really good. I got them to commit, but
yesterday got me with the 9-8, but all in all, great week. We'll take it. Hopefully make a top 10. I think the AOY points are going to be too close. I think Kyle's going to get it. 8 points. Kyle's going to catch him. You know he's going to top 10 here. Basically, his home lake, and he's a great fisherman. So, hey, all in all, we had a great season. Take it on to the championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, you could add a fifth one of those. You could add a first one of those. Sit down there. We'll get you something to drink. We'll let it shake out and see what happens. Put your hands together, folks, for your new leader right there, Patrick Walters, with a total weight of 39.15. All right, in 8th position coming in today, Deep Creek Lures Pro from Irwin, North Carolina. Get loud for Mr. Jesse Wise. All right, Jesse, 25-6, 5 in the bag. I need 14-9 to take the lead. A good day today. You're going to show some of them fish. 14 even, 39-6, unofficially in second place. Grab a couple of them fish. Let's show them over here to the right and then go center stage. Yes, ma'am. Good job right there. Put your hands together, folks, for big fish, Jesse Wise. All right, Jesse. Always in contention, folks. Going to the championship. Right there at 39.6, like I said, is going to put you right there in second place unofficially. We've got 7 more anglers to go, but you got to be happy with this tournament, my friend. It's a grinder, and you did well.
Yeah, man. Ultimate goal this week, I was sitting in 47th in the points. So ultimate goal this week was have a good tournament so I could qualify for the championship. It's all about the points. And, the good Lord blessed me. I got strong faith, and I tell you, I couldn't have been more blessed today. The first day I caught all my fish, on top water on a plopper, and then after, 2 hours, I had my weight, and then I went and skipped a jig around docks all day. And
skipping docks, go figure.
Yeah, man. We caught a pile of fish the first day. Second day, I didn't get no plopper bites, and I went to go check a brush pile, and without live scope, I said, you know what? I tied on a big plug, fishing a brush pile in 7 foot of water, and I said, this is my search bait, how I'm going to line up on it. And the first cast, when I come over the pile, 1-8 it, and I was like, okay. So I caught 14 out of that pile on a crankbait. Wow. And this morning I went to that pile. The first fish I caught was that 4-pounder. And I was like, man, this could happen today. If I could catch one of them Canterbury fish, one of them 6.5s.
Oh, yeah. A Canterbury fish, I like that.
It could happen. And, we just went fishing. I caught all my fish today on a crankbait in brush piles. Had 2 more solid fish to go with it. Just needed a kicker bite. Them 4 and a 3 and a 3, they're really good fish on this pond right there. They're like gold. But, I just want to say hey to my wife, Catherine, and kids, and mom and dad back home. I appreciate all the love. Thank y'all. It's bittersweet. It's the last tournament of the year, and but one thing that I might have done this time, I might have qualified for the Ultimate Angler. This was my last chance, so might be going to Gunnersville and
fishing for $500,000.
Yeah, man. So that was pretty exciting too. I don't know, man. Thank all my sponsors. Deep Creek Lures, Blanton's Heating and Air, Benish Home Services. I got to get back home next week and finish up a tile job that I started before I come for Benish Home Services.
It never ends.
Yeah, man. So I got to go back to work Monday morning, and hopefully if I qualify for the Ultimate Anglers, I'm going to work about 3 days and hit the road and come back to Alabama.
All right, brother. We'll see you there. Put your hands together, folks, one more time for Mr. Jesse Wise. Patrick Walter still maintains that hot seat at 39.15 in first place right now. He and Kyle Welcher neck and neck. Find out it's still not settled, folks. It's still not settled. But how about this? Boat Logics Pro from Chickamauga, Georgia. Put your hands together for Buddy Gross. 25-6. 25-6 on the first 2 days. 5 in the bag today. I need 14-9 to take the lead. 14-6. 39-12. 39-12. Big bass right there for Buddy Gross. Patrick Walters said this might be the big one. He's up there like Fred Sanford. All right, I'm looking for 6.5. 6.5. Oh, we had a bet at the tanks. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. Good fish right there. You need some more water? No? All right, Buddy Gross. Just there. He's going to stay in that seat, but where it also helps is the more guys that get into that second, third spot, the more he could get 2 shields. We'll see what happens. But a good tournament for you. I know the year was a little bit tougher for you there in the middle, but a good way to end here.
100%. Lord bless us today with just a good catch. You know, we made some good decisions today, and it just kept rolling. But, you know, we had some mishaps in the first 2 days, but it wasn't my fault. Fish just didn't want to cooperate. We had some really big bites and went back and capitalized on them today.
My man, is there anybody out there you'd like to thank as far as sponsors go?
Well, most importantly, God first, and then my family, sponsors, everybody that makes this possible. It's been a grind for the last couple of years, but looks like we're still going to dig a little bit more.
Buddy Gross, we see you in 2026, sir? Yep. All right, brother. He'll be back here, folks. All right. You're going to have to get a little bit louder. Got a little bit of a native son here. All pro from Asheville, Alabama. How about it for Mr. Matt Herron? 26-7 in 6th place coming into Showdown Saturday. 5 in the bag. I need 13-9 to take the lead. Not going to get there. 10-15. Go ahead and show the fish. It's going to go 37-6. 37-6. I look over to the side and Ken Duke shakes his head. You need an abacus? Do you need an abacus? All right, Matt Herron, native son, Alabama. He raises those fish up, folks, especially you folks right there with all the Alabama gear. Get loud for Matt Herron's 2 nice little spots right there. There we go. All right, Matt, right over here, my friend. You know, things happen for a reason in life. We don't know which journey, which road we're going to take. A lot of forks in the road, a lot of ups and downs. But when the heart's content, the heart's content. And I feel like I've seen that from you through this entire season, that you're happy where you're at and your wife is.
Yeah, I really am happy where I'm at. It's brought a lot of pleasure back into just going fishing.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this sport right now. There's too much controversy and too much division. And coming over here just allowed me to crawl in the boat and go fishing. So it's been nice. So that part of it's been really good. It's been a struggle of a year. Lost my mom a month ago, and it's been pretty rough. But it was good to get back home just to kind of clear my mind and go fishing. And I did it again today. I had that right at 11 pounds, 10, 15, and I've kind of rolled everything up. And I wished I hadn't if I went largemouth fishing. And I just cannot put 2 and 2 together on where they are. But I tried. I left it all out there. I run a skeeter all over the lake, and I wore the starter out on Yamaha because I don't know how many times I've up and down, and it doing what I love to do. I had a kisser flipping stick in my hand all week, dirty jigs, my custom series jig from them, and 4 different colors, and pretty much I ran as many boat docks and brush piles and whatever, and I catch 50 fish a day. Just never could come up with any good ones, but it was fun. It's always good to get home and get to fish around here, and I look forward to seeing everybody next year on the NPFL tour.
Short drive home, and thank you so much. Class act right there, Mr. Matt Herron, the native son of Alabama. In 5th place, coming into Showdown Saturday, folks. And hold on, before you get there, stay down there. Ken Duke has done an outstanding job. So in 5th place, we got the top 5. This gentleman's from Rock Hill, South Carolina, 52 years old, 2nd year in the NPFL, currently 62nd in AOY. Best NPFL finish, 16th at Lake Murray. 2024 NPFL earnings $23,000. Fished the FLW Tour for 6 years, $85,000 career earnings. Rock Hill, South Carolina, Incentive Pro. Ron Farrow, come on up here, my friend. 26-12. Only got 4 in the today.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
It was bad. He says 5'8", 32-4. Yeah. 32-4. I'm looking at Patrick at the same time I do.
Yeah, you're good.
He's
dude.
calculating.
Yeah, you're good.
He's calculating. All right, Ronnie.
Ah, dude, I don't even know where to start.
Come on over here. Come on over here. Go ahead.
So, practice was incredible.
Yep.
They were absolutely chomping a swim jig and a frog, and I honestly thought I could do 15 a day every day.
Okay.
And on the first day, it was awesome. Yeah. Did 17-10, and the second day, they just followed the bait. They would not eat it. And today, nothing. And so I'm not that good of a fisherman to let that kind of bite go. And so I went down with it.
Okay. Burn it right there. Come up right over here for me so we can get in the square up there. Couple of baits that did work here on that day 1 but didn't transfer over on days 2 and 3.
That's correct. I threw the swim jig and the frog and lived and died with it. never threw anything else.
What sponsors do you like to thank?
I'd like to thank everybody at Incentive Contracting for working while I'm out on the road doing this, and I want to thank my wife.
100%, my man. Great season right there. Good finish to it right there. Put your hands together for Ron Farrow, folks. All right, hold on a second. Guys, stay down there. All right, hold on. Let me make this an introduction. Hudsonia, Arkansas, 38 years old, fifth year in the NPFL, has never missed an event until next week's championship. Sorry to poke the bear. Stay right there for me. Keep those in water. Keep those in water. Currently 54th in Angler of the Year, must win Logan Martin to qualify for a championship. Best NPFL finished 9th at Lake here in Georgia in 2023. NPFL earnings $51,000. That does not include the incentive programs. Career highlights, 4 top 20 finishes, missed one day of 2021 event at Harris Chain for this young lady's birth. Got to go home to family. Put your hands together for Diaz Scrap Metal Pro, Hunter Bogman. Come here. Come right here. All right, Hunter. Hunter, we've got 26-13 on the first 2 days. Got 5 in the bag. Give me those fish. I know, Kyle does. There you go. Hand them off to Billy right there. I need 13-3 to take the lead. 13-3 to take the lead. Patrick Walters. It's not going to be there. 9-6, 3-day total of 36-3. 36-3 unofficially is going to put you in a tie for 7th position. Grab one of them fish right there. Hold it up with your beautiful girls. Folks, put your hands together for Hunter Bogman right there. And Patrick Walters, you stay right there in that seat. Put your hands together, folks. Oh, my gosh. All right. It's tougher today. Did a great job out there on the live stream, but it was a little bit tougher for you today. Hand you the microphone. Just kind of tell the folks out there how the day. You said you kind of had a couple docks out there. I'm going to tell you something, folks. You got 2 arms, 2 hands, and all that stuff. No excuse. This man can flat out flip and hit them posts on them docks like none of your business. He zeroed in on them all day. I'm just like this. Take it away, brother.
Ally backlash no less than 597 times hitting docks. But I'm not a dock to begin with, so, you know, I do what I can. But, golly, it was tough. But, I had a very, very blessed bite the last 2 days, a big 4.5+ fish both days. Without that, I'd had similar to what I have now. I knew it was coming. I didn't think I'd catch a 4-pounder all week, much less 2 of them. So I'm good with it. God's good, so good. Diaz, Scrap Metal, Brazalo, Bass Cat, so many of them. Arc. I'm going to forget one, so I'm going to stop now. But Pro Guide, Cabot Tire. Thank y'all for the year, man. I couldn't do it. Revive.
VGI. All that stuff.
Al's done thrown me off. Anyway, I couldn't do it without the sponsors, without my family. I get to travel with my girls and my wife everywhere we go. Huge shout out to Richard Key this week. He keyed me in on a swim jig on day 3 of practice. I was throwing a chatterbait. I was getting bit. He called me, told me to throw a swim jig, and I caught an almost 3-pounder like while he was still on the phone. And that was enough. I ran with that Brazalo swim jig all week long. Under every dock I possibly put it under. Caught a couple on plopper that were just random 2-pounders. But great week. Huge thanks to the NPFL. Huge thanks to Kyle for toting me around and helping me out. Looking forward to 26 already. God is so good, y'all.
Hunter, great job right there. Together, take the little wee ones right there off stage there. Come on, girls. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, top 3 coming, folks. Top 3. All right, keep fish in water. Next angler up was in 3rd place with 27-13. He was born in Counts, Tennessee, 45 years old, 5th year with the NPFL, missed only 1 event. Currently 36 in the Progressive Angler of the Year points. Best NPFL finish. 3-time NPFL winner, including the inaugural 2024 championship at Lake Amistad. His career earnings with the NPFL, and this is second all time, $417,000 $750. Career highlights, 3-time NPFL winner, inaugural championship, deep cramping expert, could qualify for the 2026 championship on points. He's currently 36. I think that this is probably going to solidify him. He's from Counts, Tennessee. He's the outpost at Pickwick Dam Pro. Put your hands together for Brandon Perkins. All right, 27-13, 12-3 to take the lead. 12-3 to take the lead. 13-2, 40 pounds, 15 ounces. Shake that man's hand and let's see some fish right there. Brandon Perkins right there with the first 40-pound limit. Go to the right and then stay out front in the stage. Go dead center for Tim and all the folks on YouTube there at TNPFL. All right. 13-pound bag. Let's see here. It's going to go in there. Let's calculate it up. 40 pounds and 15. So 1 pound right up here. 1 pound over Patrick Walters, but we got 2 anglers to come back. But the 2 key words that I heard on the live stream, Magic Dock, and Magic Dock.
Dude, I don't really know what's so special about that dock. I found it the last day of practice, and I caught like a 2 3/4 and shook off another one on it. Day 1, I roll up there and I catch a 2 3/4 and I lose a good one. Yesterday, I caught one pushing 4 and another 3-pounder off of it, and today I caught 2 big ones on it. Like, it was seriously magical, and there's no brush on it. Like, it's really weird, but it was a cool week. I'm an idiot. So I caught a tiny spotted bass today that looked like it was ready to die any minute. It was puny. It weighed 1.19, and it ended up dying, and we can't cull a dead fish, and I would have culled that bass about 3 or 4 times today. So tough time. I feel like that's going to be the difference, but it was an awesome week nonetheless. I had a terrible practice minus the Magic Dock, but the good Lord blessed me this week either way, no matter what. I think I actually might have squeezed in the championship, and I came in here in pretty bad shape. So cool week, family at home rooting for me. I got tons of messages and texts and calls, just awesome. Caught them skipping a jig all week on docks. I absolutely love doing that. I don't get an opportunity to do it bunch at Pickwick. And I just locked a buckeye mop jig, a mini mop jig in my hand all week, and caught a ton of fish and had a ball. Y'all got an awesome fishery here.
Go sit there right there. We're going to get you something to drink right there. You are the leader, Mr. Brandon Perkins, at 40 pounds and 15 ounces. 40 pounds and 15 ounces right there. And we're going to move on to second position. Keep those fish in water. This man is 35 years old from Greenwood, South Carolina. First year here with the NPFL. Currently third in the Progressive Angler of the Year standings, sure to qualify for the 2026 championship on points. His best NPFL finish is 5th at Douglas in 2025. Career earnings with the NPFL, $50,700. Career highlights, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time elite winner, Hartwell and Lake Fork in 2019. This man is from South Carolina. He's the Team Arc Pro. Greenwood to be exact. Bring those fish up, Mr. Brandon Cobb. 28-10. 28-10. 5 in the bag. 5 in the bag. And 6. 10-5. 10-5. Go ahead, do me a favor. Grab a couple of those. It's a well-earned. You're going to the championship. Bring the one out there. Bring the one out. You done a job. Brandon Perkins, you stay right there. Did they get you something to drink? Yeah, buddy. Okay. And then straight ahead. Folks, give him a round of applause right there. Look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. She got a little giddy up in her. She was about to flop. All right, here we go. Brandon Cobb, number 1 on behalf of the ownership group and our staff. Thank you for coming over and taking a chance with the NPFL. Hopefully you had a great time with us, just to go out there and fun fish and all that kind of stuff. Heck of a season right there. Qualify for the championship in 2026 from this year. Almost clipped your first shield, but you keep fishing, as I'm sure you're going to do it. But you were out there today, great on camera, just breaking it down for the youth We've got the Hewitt Trustville fishing team over there, just breaking it down on how you can move around and use those brush piles and docks.
Yeah, this week, this lake lays out, I call Hartwell my home lake. There's actually a lake called Lake Greenwood, a little bitty lake that looks identical to this. You almost can't tell the two apart. So I felt at home out here all week. I fished docks, fished shallow the whole time, and that's kind of what hurt me today. I didn't have really a secondary plan, and they never showed up for me today. So I didn't catch them good, but I caught all my fish really on 2 baits this week, and it was a new worm by Zoom, the Thick Trick. It's got a funny name, but it I was throwing it nail weight on docks. I lost one big one on it today, but that's what I caught all my fish on pretty much today. And then a jig. I was just throwing a 3/8 ounce jig with a Z-Crawl Junior trailer, and had a good time. I love fishing docks. I got 2 rods in my art lineup that I use for fishing docks out here. I have my Hartwell Magic spin rod that I skip docks with, and my little skipper for that little 3/8 ounce jig, because a 3/8 ounce is a pain in the butt to skip, and that little rod will do it. But had a great time. Yamaha Falcon, everything ran great. Had fun fishing Logan Martin. It would have been nice to catch about 12-7 today, to have a little bit more. But, it was a fun week, and I look forward to making the championship next year and fishing the NPFL again next year.
We look forward to that. Coming into when you saw it on the schedule here, Logan Martin, Alabama, everybody knows about it. You're over there in Tongaland. You see it, you come down here for practice, and then the tournament days and competition days, excited about it, what happened in practice, and then translation over to competition days. Did it all kind of lay out the way you thought it in your mind?
Yeah, it did. Well, pretty much when I get to a lake with this many docks on it, I pretty much know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to fish some docks. So, and I kind of one-dimensional it in practice because I knew that was my best shot to win, and it put me in the position. It just needed a little secondary plan today. So it was fun, though.
Well, Class Act, man, welcome to the NPFL, and we hope to see you in 2026, Brandon Cobb.
Thank you, and thank everybody for coming. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Put your hands together, folks, one more time for Brandon Cobb. All right. Stay right there for me for just a second, sir. Coming into today, he was your Day 2 and Day 3 leader, Showdown Saturday. 49 years old, Odenville, Alabama. First year with the NPFL. I don't know if that qualifies him as a rookie, but I doubt it. Currently 4th in the Progressive Angler of the Year points. His best NPFL finish was 1st at Douglas Lake, so he's already got one of those red, white, and blue shields. Career earnings, $132,500. Career highlights, Bassmaster 2019 Angler of the Year. 4-time Bassmaster qualifier. 10-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier. 1-time FLW Tour win. Has won over $1 million with the FLW. And he's already qualified for the 2026 championship. It's 5:14 right now. I'm going to talk for another 2 hours, so he does not get to see the kickoff of the Bama game. I'm just kidding. Put your hands together. 31. Okay. Okay, pause for a second. Okay, I've been told to pause. Hey, you know what? I'd ask for a refund. Hey, what's the score? Oh, I told you cowbell's going to be tough on the road. What's the score to Ohio State? All right, here we go. I'm going to continue for the contingency right there because I see you guys are looking at me like with that stink eye. Put your hands together from Odenville, Alabama, the Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Scott Canterbury. Come up here. Come up here. Brandon, come up here. Give it to him. Stand right here. Shake each other's hands. 31. I need 9-12 to take the lead. 9-12 to take the lead, folks. Come on, lock in for me. Two-time champ, 10-1 right there with 41 and 5 ounces. Scott Canterbury. A two-time champ of the NPFL here in 2025. Scott Canterbury will be raising that shield here at Logan Martin. His hands are tired, folks. Get loud for two-time winner, Scott Canterbury, the Alabama Pro. Running that Yamaha all over this lake. Go ahead. Soak it up out there. Soak it up. Come on, folks. Come on. Give it to them. Hey, Michelle, give me a bottle of water. Put it right over there for a second. 2 times, folks. You know how tough that is? 2 times. Scott, you want some hardware? Yeah. You want some hardware? Billy Thomas, hand him that shield. Get out front. Raise it to the sky. Get loud, folks. The Alabama sun right there. Getting it done. With 41 pounds and 5 ounces. What's that? Absolutely. Go down there. I want you to come back up, though, real quick. He's going to come down there with you. Hold that trophy up right there. Get some photos with that young man there. He might be an LSU fan, but he's a Scott Canterbury fan, and that's all that matters. Stop number 6 of the NPFL here at Logan Martin in Lincoln, Alabama. Hello, Mama. Hello. Grandmama, there you go. There you go. There you go. Give all those hugs. There you go. Perfect. Put that right up here for me. All right, you're going to get loud one more time, folks. You're going to get loud one more time. This will spend. That'll stay forever. Take that check. Raise it up to the sky. Get loud one more time. He's got 6 figures in the bank account. Scott Canterbury, folks. Stop number 6 here at Logan Martin, $100,000. I'm going to have Ken change up that career earnings, buddy. Yeah. Give me that check real quick. We'll put it over here. Billy, hold that for me. All right, Scotty, let's talk here, man. Look, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're an emotional guy. You're a family guy. All of our anglers are family guys. You got young men like this that don't have the opportunity a lot of us have that fish through you, and you're very appreciative. You got a great crew right there. I see a few tears in their eyes over there. But here's the deal, man. Fishing in Alabama, Logan Martin, I know you fish this lake, just a tough, it's not like everybody's going out there in the spring event and just smashing them. I mean, you really got to stay focused. So I think mentally when you win one of these things, it just juices you up a little bit more.
It does, you know. I mean, it was really, really tough this week. I caught my fish different every day. The first day I had all spots. I caught them really shallow. In those big spots, I figured out that they were really shallow. I caught most of them on a white jig up under, just swimming a white jig around some shallow docks, but I caught a few a little bit deeper. And then the second day, I only had 1 spot, but I caught a big bag. I had big largemouths out deep in brush, and that really won it. You know, it was special places, just like catch one here and one there. You don't catch many doing that, but I was able to catch that bag. But I culled yesterday 2 times right at the end of the day. I culled today.
That's what it's all about. Hey, folks, let me break it down for the folks that don't know much about it. You take a deep breath. You got 3 days of practice. That starts at sun up till sundown. That's basically a 14-hour day, all right? Then you got a day off to kind of recalibrate. But guess what you're doing on your day off? You're going out and doing a meet and greet with the kids. Then you're going back and tying on stuff to all hours of the night. And then guess what? You're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for a launch at 6:30. By the time you get home each night, it's about 7:30. You barely can put a can of beans in your mouth, and you're exhausted. It's a 100-hour week, and you see it right here with Scott Canterbury.
You know, yeah. You know, I mean, I fish tournaments with a lot of these guys. Plum won, Barry Isabel, he's one.
Whooped a lot of them guys.
But yeah, but Barry's one of my sponsors, been with me since the beginning.
Where's Barry at?
Owns Plum One. Right if there. Anybody needs any plumbing, you know where to get it.
We got some release boats.
Around here does, but man, it's been special. I had a partner, my dad, but yeah. I know it. I had a partner that passed away right before my daughter was born 23 years ago. And he taught me a lot about fishing. I caught 4 fish in the last hour each day off of a stump that he showed me 25 years ago.
You got to be kidding me. What's the name of the stump?
Charles Thomas's stump.
Charles Thomas stamp right there.
That's his stump.
4 of those fish. Did that big one yesterday come off that 614? I think it was.
No, it was just. I mean, yesterday I caught a 210 off of it, and I caught 2 2-pounders. I had like 8 pounds with 30 minutes left today, and I caught 2 2-pounders off of it. So I wouldn't have won without it today either.
I tell you what, I know when you caught them fish over there, and he's off of that stump there, he's looking down at you going, I told you, man, I told you. And guess what? He put you in a position, you know this lake, but I'll tell you what, fishing all that time and those memories, it's great up here at the professional level. But when you get the grassroots with your buddies, your dad and Charles like that, that's what fishing's all about. You bring it all full circle, man. It just means so much more.
It is. It's special to win here, especially on Logan Martin on my home lake, in front of everybody I know, and just because I fish with everybody here, and it's really special to win here. It was special to win the way that I won. You know, I caught them different each day. The first day I caught all those fish in places that I didn't even practice. I knew I was going to fish them, and it just worked out that they were there, and I caught them. And then I went back through them the second day, and I didn't catch anything. So you really, this time of year, you have to junk it up. I mean, that's why we call fall fishing junk fishing. Yep. If you're fishing shallow, so most of the time you catch what's there, and they bite, and you move on, and they don't reload. So, you know, knowing the lake really helped me out. Today was a really struggle. It made it super special to win because I never would have dreamed I had it won coming in today. I thought I blew it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a grinder tournament all week there. You now can say, in your sort of rookie year at the NPFL, you were a 2-time champ of the National Professional Fishing League. Everybody, one more time, the native son, Alabama boy right here. Put your hands together for Scott Canterbury, winner of stop number 6 here at Logan Martin in Lincoln, Alabama. Hold that bad boy up. Get loud one more time, folks. Whew, thank God that was hooked up. There we go. Thank God it was hooked. All right. All right, head down there. You can go enjoy that. We'll take that check over there. Folks, we are working on the Progressive Angler of the Year, and we will be back here shortly, so just stay tuned. We've got one more presentation as we work out the numbers. All right, folks, we're back already. All right, so here is our president, Brad Fuller, up here. Remember, the race for Progressive Angler of the Year, that gold shield by Progressive, was between Kyle Welcher, who was leading, and Patrick Walters. It was very tight. Brad, explain what's going on.
So here's what's going on, guys. So it's really, really close. We had to run multiple tiebreakers to figure out, what place. There was a 3-way tie for 9th place with Hunter Bogman, Brad Staley, and Kyle. We're breaking that tiebreaker, and then we'll go to the points, and it's going to be really, really close. It's plus or minus 1 point. The last tiebreaker for the year is total weight that the anglers caught for the year. Kyle owns that tiebreaker, so just bear with us. We're going to make sure this is 100% right. We don't want any Steve Harvey stuff happening here, so we're going to make sure it's right. Hang tight. We're going to crown our AOY champ.
All right. Thank you, Brad, right there. Just be patient with us on the live stream there. Hey, Tim, let's go to a commercial break. Can you guys buzz one up there inside, and then we'll be back shortly once we get all the numbers calculated.
Yes, sir. Buckeye spinnerbait, baby. Biggin. Coming over you with it. That'll work. Got that Brazalo jig choked. That's a fat spot. A lump. Biggin. Stay on. Number 3.
That's what kind we need, boys. Oh, dirty jig. Swallowed it.
All right, guys, no insurance talk on beach day.
I'm down.
Yes, please.
Don't get me wrong, I love my RV, but insuring it is such a hassle.
Same with my boat. The insurance bills are through the roof.
Be cool.
I wish I could group my insurance stuff. Like the house, the car, the RV.
Like a cluster, an insurance cluster.
Yeah, I doubt that exists.
It's a bundle! It's a bundle and it saves you money! Hi, I'm Will from Progressive and I couldn't help it over here.
Super fun beach day, everybody.
Before there were hashtags, there were handshakes and shared stories. They gave us confidence to make our first cast, to chase our dreams. They taught us to fish, and in the process, taught us about life. They taught us that success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about lifting others up. The future isn't just about selling tackle. It's about 3 simple words. Let's go fishing. Here's to the original influencers.
Since 1971, Basscat Boats has innovated, persistently thinking outside the box, never abandoning their roots or the commitment to quality through their process. Clearly visible in the new Puma STS, their design and development continues to evolve, improving performance, enhancing the angler's experience, and broadening the appeal of the sport they have dedicated their lives to. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
We're off the clock to clock more fish, to fill our live wells and empty our coolers, because there's more to explore. The latest Humminbird fish finders work fast, see clearly, and know all the best spots. They fish even smarter paired with the Minn Kota and break down the water like never before. If you like your plans loose and lines tight, then it's time to explore. Only with Humminbird.
The Yamaha VMAX V6 SHO continues to deliver the level of performance that pro bass and multi-species anglers demand. Underneath a bold and aggressive new look, an upgraded charging system with 40% more charging power meets the amped-up demand for today's advanced electronics. The VMAX SHO, raw power, reliability, and exhilarating performance for every angler who loves the sport enough to invest in the best. Yamaha, reliability starts here.
What's going on, guys? Knox Hitt here, sales manager of Bass Mooch and Level Rods. We just released the new rake series from Level. This price point is under $100. $99.99 is the retail. 8 casting models, 3 spinning models, built on a 30-40 ton Japanese Toray carbon blank, keeping it very lightweight, very sensitive. We got that paired up with some stainless steel tangle-free guides with titanium oxide inserts. We have a multi-contact reel seat where no matter where your hand is at all times, you have direct contact with the blank, making this a very sensitive rod. We have 8 casting models, 3 spinning models. Get yours today at levelrods.com or bassmooch.com.
Pro Guide batteries have been supporting the fishing industry for 42 years. The future of fishing is lithium batteries. Pro Guide batteries has joined the lithium world. Get all-day reliability with lithium Pro Guide batteries. Check them out at ProGuideBatteries.com.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling, paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
All right, check. 1, 2. All right, folks. After using our supercomputers here for the Progressive Angler of the Year, I'm going to bring up our tournament director. He's going to break down how we came to this conclusion, and then I'll make the announcement between Kyle Welcher and Patrick Walters, who's going to raise the gold shield and have a lot of fun. Go ahead.
Thank you, Bad Boy One. Welcher came in with 1,223 AOY points. Walters had 1,216.
What's that?
Nope, he's good. We're good. Welcher finished 11th in the tournament, 240 AOY points for this event. Walters, 3rd, 248 AOY points. By 1 point, Patrick Walters is your 2025 Angler of the Year.
Get loud, folks, for your Progressive 2020 Angler of the Year, Patrick Walters, the Utahville, South Carolina Pro. I told you funny. Hey, here's the deal. First of all, take the gold shield, get out there, raise it up, get some photos real quick. Put your hands together, folks, for Patrick Walters, the Progressive 2025 Angler of the Year winner here at Logan Martin. All right, brother, real quick. He was sitting there in the hot seat for the event winner and all that stuff, and I'm kind of calculating it. I'm looking at it. He's 7 points behind. He's finishing 8th and all that stuff. But fine work by Ken Duke, Brad Fuller, our president, and our tournament director, Sean Mulhall there. But, hey, look, you got a different shield to put in the household.
That was the most stressful situation I think I've ever been into. I done ate the crow. I done congratulated Kyle twice and putting my boat on the rack. And I mean, hey, that's fishing. Hey, Bubba, I don't want to win this way. This means everything in the world, but I want it to be clean cut and dry.
It's clean cut and dry. Here's the thing. You just want it to be settled right away.
Yeah, I want it to be pounds over or multiple points. I don't like being that close. Nobody likes being that close.
You're young at heart, though.
Not after this week. I'm telling you, I just aged 10 years in the last 30 minutes.
You know what? When you look at that trophy, tomorrow, the next day, the next month, the next 6 months, the next year, it'll calm you down. Put your son up here. Right there. There you go.
I really thought I had the 9 yesterday cost me the entire the year. I cannot thank my family, my wife, my son, my dad, my mom, and our household. I would not have done good in this tournament without our house this week. Todd Go, Drew Cook, Justin Kimmel, we are a team, and that's what it takes to do good in these tournaments sometimes, is working together as a whole. All my sponsors, Rapala, Falcon Bass Boats, Yamaha, you need to run a motor that's reliable, but also provides service. I mean, Yamaha's here at every tournament. If you ever had an issue, they're here. I still don't know if it's real. It doesn't feel real because of what's happened so far, but.
Well, we got a memento right here. Billy, give him that for your boat barn. You're not putting it in your wife's house, I'm telling you that right now, but you can put it out with the boats. We've got a memento here, Angler of the Year 2025, Progressive, our shield right there, and all the lakes that he conquered this year. Well earned right there for Patrick Walters. Hey, folks, he's still a young gun out there. A little bit more Huggies money for the family, man. Congratulations on behalf of Brad, Michelle, Mike, Kathy, Paul, myself, and our entire staff. Your lovely wife, your entire family. Where's Pops at? Right there. Your son well earned it, and great support for him. All right, folks, listen, we want to thank you so much for a great 2025 season. We have our championship coming up at Lake Hartwell next week, so get loaded up for that. Everybody enjoy the rest of the evening. Got a lot of big football games going on. Whether you're a Roll Tide or whether you're a Dog fan, it's going to be a great game. Love you, Mom and Dad. God bless America, and good night.